Was something wrong the last time?
No, we were just a little low. Is the problem? When I
Yeah,
went and checked it.
I noticed. It's for some reason it's always the case with my recordings.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what microphone I use, like on
Yeah.
headphones, I am much louder than on the speakers when I check between the two, and I have no idea what the fuck is causing it. It's
Oh,
must be
oh,
some
I can
quirk of OBS.
separately pop that out. Wait, no, I can't. What the hell? Okay, I want this separate from everything. Okay, I want to drag it out of OBS. No,
Stream.
god damn it. Oh my god, I really fucking hate.
What happened?
I was gonna say I hate streaming, but I don't hate streaming. I just fucking hate not knowing enough about open broadcast system or just streaming in general.
Oh, I can feel you on that one.
Okay,
It might.
so right now we have Flash Copy and Relish Drove in the chat. I'm never really, I don't like relish. I never, I've smelled relish and I'm like, nope, that's not for me.
It's some kind of sauce, right?
Yeah,
Like.
it's some mix of like pickles and onions and something else that you put
Oh,
under
that,
hot
that, that,
dogs.
that, that. Yeah. I think it's just sold as hamburger sauce or something like that in here. And yeah, I'm not a fan either.
Hamburger sauce?
Yeah, I might be wrong, but the
No,
name
no, no,
relish
no.
is
I'm not laughing at.
English.
I'm not laughing at you or the foreignness of it. I'm just like, oh god, is that what it's seen as some other places in the world? It's just hamburger sauce. It's like what the
It's
fuck? It's only
the
on hot
Americano.
dogs. Yeah, that's fair.
On hot dogs, we just usually have ketchup, honestly, or mustard.
Yeah, I don't put anything on my hot dogs these days. I will make exceptions for stuff like God, I hope that wasn't showing up. Okay, so that is just streaming the game. I think.
Hey, two souls in the chat. Well, one of them is probably me, so.
Yeah, you're there. FaZe is here from uh,
Hello.
yesterday. I went to a wonderful person's just chatting stream by the name of the Mitching Hour. I got sent to his channel uh, from the Raidy Shady that internet historian sent that dude's way, and
Okay.
we ended up actually crashing his stream.
Oh
um,
my.
it was ungodly entertaining. Um,
Hey,
he,
Max.
he has this thing where it preloads these little titles that it gives to it preloads these titles that it gives to anybody who's popping into the stream as a follow, and it just
Yeah.
absolutely broke everything.
Oh yeah.
It was really entertaining, and then I just it once it boiled back down to being a certain number of streamers at the same time. He was like, "Oh, I've been here for 11 months, and I usually only have like 20 to 30 people, but now he brought 2,500 people over to my stream."
Yeah.
And
That's
it just
nice.
broke his chat. And he does this cool thing of, I think the way he described it was he spaghetti coded this command system for his chat because he's a programmer.
Yeah.
And it's this thing where you can put in these commands of "Have you seen this movie?" and it'll pop up a movie poster on his screen. And
That's cool.
Yeah, it's cool chat interactive stuff like that. And I'm like, oh my god, I want something exactly like that, but for video games.
Now, it reminds me of Twitch Plays Pokemon. That was a very simple script, but it was a fucking wonder of what it did to the community, I
It,
think.
it, it definitely was interesting. I have mixed feelings on it only because it was like, oh well, the pure chaos that was going on. I mean that's fun and everything, but I like a little more controlled chaos.
Yeah, I
Um,
suppose.
and when it's
Like,
pure chaos over the whole entire thing, it's like it's overstayed its welcome to me. That's the only thing I dislike about it.
I think it's not something I would ever watch the whole playthrough of
Oh
because
yeah.
yeah, absolute chaos gets boring. But like just seeing highlights is fun. But that's about it.
Yeah, it's kind of like how with best friends, unless it was a particularly super strong LP. I mean, pretty much you always have. You never want to watch the supercuts of any horror game stream that they do unless it's
Yeah,
objectively bad. Uh, you never. There's no need for watching something like a supercut of the Freedom Planet LP. Um, what else? I would imagine though with something like Sharp FE or even KOTOR 2, there's
yeah.
probably a supercut version that would be preferred. Um,
Like with KOTOR 2, I just finished the Woolies Let's Play. I have played the game before, but I was just interested in how they tackle it. And as much as I enjoy the whole podcasting and talking and the things that made it longer, like anytime it's just combat heavy, it's like, yeah, I'll just look at something else. So they could trim that. But I don't think it would actually cut down that much length if you wanted to retain all of the quality.
so, in reference to that, probably one of the rare exceptions was the Final Fantasy X LP was shockingly engrossing
Yeah,
because did you watch that one by chance?
yeah, I did.
I was impressed with how even during combat there was decent banter going on, but that was because Wooly was genuinely figuring out the game and figuring out the system,
Yeah,
and Matt was playing coach using the guide, and of course, I feel bad for them and all, but of course the technical difficulties definitely created some entertainment.
yeah.
Them being inexperienced at the game and not knowing what to do definitely added a lot of entertainment. How many times did they die at that first fight with the fuck is his name?
The
Spiky hair.
dragon on their ship,
Yeah, yeah. How
or
what and they
I don't fucking remember, but a lot.
it broke 5 deaths, I think, or at least it
Yeah, yeah,
got
yeah.
close to it. Um. Oh God, that's right. Now I remember the sphere puzzles.
Great.
The sphere
Oh,
puzzles
the
broke
puzzles
them.
in the temples.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a meme that came? Oh yeah, that's what it was. The meme was sound of brain, of cogs in brain attempting to turn.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, it was wonderful in general. Like, it reminded me a lot when I played Final Fantasy X for the first time,
Mhm.
which was when I was 12. I
Oh boy.
bought and I bought the game in
Mhm.
Belgium because I was visiting my grandmother, and the fucking liar in the shop told me the game is also in English. It was not. It was in fucking French, and I don't speak French.
Oh dear God.
So it was pure chaos, but somehow I persevered and played through it all. I never got the jacket shot though because I didn't know what to do.
In all honesty, 10 is probably the one up there that I want them to remake the most.
I really like that game. It has a close spot in my heart,
Yeah.
but I would also say that yes, it has some issues, especially the fact that
Wait a
just
minute,
like
didn't we have this conversation already, or am I mixing you up with someone else?
I don't know honestly, but
Okay.
it is possible. But like 13 will it has the same problem
Yeah.
like 13 where it is a corridor. It is contextualized as a pilgrimage, but I would still like to get the traditional Final Fantasy open world map rather than this.
It should come around a little earlier. I would say the only other problem that I see that needs to be alleviated is there is some tightening up of the pacing that needs to happen um, right after the start.
Yeah.
Not with the stuff at the village or anything like that, but the stuff with the Albed and what encounters happen there that needs to be tightened up a little bit. And then the stuff after uh, the first encounter you have with Sin. Right
Yeah.
after that is when the timing and execution of the plot needs to be tightened up a little bit. And then
Mayhap.
after the big middle chunk with the airship, tighten that up a little more. But then otherwise, I would say you have no pacing problems. Um, I think they should go all in on an input command battle system. Not like 7. I would say maybe try and go for something along the lines of just taking the stuff that they had with the limit break commands, making a full-fledged gameplay out of system, just fucking copy wholesale what they did for Super Mario RPG and for Paper Mario. Just do it. Just go for it
The,
and rip it
there
off
was one.
completely.
I remember there was one other RPG where there was similar kind of system on basic attacks. I think it was Lost Odyssey or something else.
Yeah.
But the issue I always have with that stuff that it's engaging in the first few hours, but then it never gets mixed up, so it's just another chore, and I don't really like that.
Yeah,
So,
it's... Go ahead.
sometimes I wish you could just you did this 10,000 times, now you can automate it with a tick. I would really
Well,
appreciate that.
and I'm hopeful that not hopeful. It looks like they might have solved that problem with Origami King, which is why I'm really excited about it. Having the battlefield be alterable and having boss battles be completely different, as well as it seeming like the command inputs and combo attacks and chaining of sequential attacks is probably going to shake it up enough that might be the thing that finally brings back the series to 1,000-Year Door level quality, or at least very close to it. Even Superstar Saga had problems of, no, I'm just going to use a bros move. Why would I use anything else?
Yeah.
At endgame,
Pretty much.
and that's its biggest problem.
On another topic, but slightly related, I just got a quick glance on the difference between professional and, let's say, amateur streamers. Because there's you, one new clip, Nicole, one new clip, and Wooly, 11 new clips.
Oh, God. Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm gonna go back and probably, I think probably over the next couple of nights of work, I'm gonna throw on Internet Historians TLOU2 LP. I did catch the last absolute final minutes of it, and him just shitting all over it, and apparently being a huge fan of the first game.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know.
That's a lot. I need to play the first game to begin with, but after that, I think I'll probably check it out because if I ever would get to it, would be on a sale, and a sale is not happening that fast. So.
Yeah. I think the thing that I am pulling away from it, or taking away from it, is that no, you do genuinely need to play both games, because even if you can see it from a cursory glance, until you experience it yourself, you can't have the same level of anger and hurt and disappointment and disgust over how bad The Last of Us 2 is. Which I completely understand and respect. I can totally see that.
Well, it was always a game that was, the fan base was based the most on characters, right? And the plot, not any gameplay mechanics, so it's completely understandable that this is the foundation you need for this anger.
It's very interesting hearing about all that stuff and how, from the looks of it, heel Fuckman completely misread the player base, misread the community, and misread the fans, and went, they want a super dark and gritty and subversive story, and they want to have their minds blown and things fucked up, and it's like, no, not really. They just want things to be not so black and white, and they want them to be a little complicated and gray, because that's the beauty of the ending from the first game.
Yeah.
And even from a glance, I can grasp that the whole ending is definitely alone worth praising, because it's going that Pan's Labyrinth direction of divisiveness for the player base.
Yeah.
So I see we have. So let's get back to talking with the actual people here. I see we have Max. I'm just gonna go down. I assume another TV viewer is always a bot that comes up, but we have Fizicon1234, who I met in the Mitching Hours chat yesterday. Thank you for a stream yesterday. Thank you for showing up here. Flask Copy. Jackal Jag. That's an interesting name. And we have Max Kerr here again from last week. Thank you for coming around. Relish Drove. Srizbot. I have no idea who Srizbot is. And of course we have you, Tidu. And I just wanted to say thank you for everybody coming out today for the part 2 of our Pathologic stream. And if we could get some input real quick on how our volume levels are this time around. I know in terms of myself, I was coming through pretty okay the first time around, could be a bit louder, but I do also know that Tidu was not coming through super loud that first part. So if you could give us some feedback on the volume levels,
The
like
curse of being the quiet kid.
I just like watching people play Pathologic. Well, the
Great.
good news is that you are in for a good time today because, well, and going forward, for as little time as I have off right now for various reasons, the one thing I am staying committed to is doing this LP because it's only once a week. Sunday is usually well, this day is usually the last hectic day of work for myself for the work week, and then it calms down Monday through Wednesday or Sunday through Wednesday. So this is
Mhm.
very manageable for me. And
Yep.
it's also the weekend for Tidu, so it's the easiest for him to get on.
Yeah, I'm a regular wage slave, so my week is quite typical, either evenings or weekends, and that's it.
Uh,
Especially now that on Tuesday I have my final exam on university,
mm-hmm.
and I am dropping my second job as a tutor, so my
Free time will
schedule will
come.
just be much freer. Fucking finally, like
So, not that we're going to make any promises here or guarantees, but how goes that hunt for a full set of players for Dune?
oh, horribly,
That's not
quite
surprising.
honestly. Like there is a double language barrier, let's say, not just Dion because it is an established setting and not many people that I know have read it, but also yeah, it's a board game and I mostly know people from common interest in video games.
See, I
So
can't understand the whole thing of I'm not really that interested in Dune. I want to play it. It's like, dude, the whole fucking appeal of the board game is that it's a bunch of different gameplay mechanics of social deduction and resource management and engine
yeah,
building and worker placement and all this other stuff smashed together in this game that should not work, but shockingly enough does. And it's got so much asymmetry. It's like, why would you not enjoy this game?
yeah. Like generally only learned about it a few months ago
Mm-hmm.
due to the review by Shut
Oh,
Up and Sit
I.
Down.
Oh, so I knew about it before
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Let's see. That happens. I've been reading the book last year, so
How you
that's
liked it?
why I love it. Quite honestly, it has some places where the pacing is a bit slower, but in general, I really like the ideas it presents. I like how it pans out, and I'm really excited for the sequels, which are very polarizing from what I've heard. So that's exciting.
Why does this name sound okay? Scott Frank Herbert is author. Scott Brick is narrator. Who is Scott Brick? I'm looking up sorry, I've been looking up who does the audiobook. Um
Oh,
Scott Brick. Because, I've always thought about
yeah.
uh
I've switched to audiobooks myself last year because
ooh.
Game of Thrones finished last year, and it was a complete fucking flop.
Yeah, we should
And
talk about that sometime.
yeah, and I thought to myself, well, I've only read like Game of Thrones and A Clash of Kings. I should read the rest of the series, but they are very thick books, and I have the attention span of a toddler. So I thought, well, maybe I'll try out audiobooks, and it has been the best decision of my life, honestly. For
You
my
found it
amount,
easy to stick with.
yeah, especially because like every day, Monday to Friday, I have a combined hour of transit to and back from work, and I can't read on a bus because I would get sick pretty fast. But listening is no problem. So
Um, so the question I have for you is: do you have ADHD by chance?
I don't know. Honestly, I
Do
have
you
not been diagnosed.
do you have? Oh, you don't have any awareness of any neurological disorders, right?
Well, the one time I have been to a psychiatrist as a child was because my handwriting is horrible,
Mm-hmm.
and I needed confirmation that I have dysgraphia, and yeah, I do have it, but that's about it.
I just ask about that because I can't focus on a book to save my life. There are a couple of handful of books in my life that I managed to focus on, and they are
Hmm.
all, ironically enough, they were sci-fi or fantasy novels. Um,
Yeah,
pardon me. They weren't trashy ones. The exception being,
Harry
God,
Potter.
I can't remember. Well, eh. I got through, I think, the first to second book. I don't
Low,
remember
low
much
hanging
past it.
fruit, I know.
Um, but fortunately, I did read more than one book. To be specific, um, 2001: A Space Odyssey is ungodly enthralling. I was shocked by how invested I was after those first couple of chapters.
I need to read that alongside with the Roadside Picnic because I love the movies that are based on these books, but I have not read the books proper.
I have heard also that the road is much more dry and less oppressive than the movie is, which is something that kind
Yeah,
of makes me want to read it.
that is true. Yeah, I read the Road. I've only seen the movie much later, and
So you would
like
agree
it's
that you think the novel's a better experience?
I it's a different experience for sure. I don't wouldn't say it's better or worse in any way,
Okay.
but it is much more focused on this absolute paternal protection, just trying to make the most out of a broken world, and not just this very misery exploitative situation that the movie is. I think.
Well, and supposedly the whole thing being that because the movie is showing instead of telling, you lose some of the nuance that is the descriptions being given to you through telling you in
Oh
text.
yeah, absolutely. The book is like all telling because it's pretty much all internal thoughts of the main character.
Yeah,
So
and it hooks you in a little stronger, whereas the road has an issue of not a whole lot is happening, there's no narration, there's not super strong things to keep you hooked, because it's also going for its own concept of very dry, very gritty, very real, because it wants to go that direction. And I respect it,
yeah,
and I love it for that, because it does make certain moments and certain, like the fucking bunker scene near the end
yeah,
of the film is, I would say that's probably the best 30 to 40 minutes of the fucking movie.
yeah,
Um,
definitely.
but you know, bottle episodes are always almost always tend to be good in general, depending on the media it's in. Um, but I do want to give that a look. I wanted to give audiobooks a go in general, and I have heard that the audiobooks for Game of Thrones are really good, so much so that they had the freaking narrator get a main part in the fucking show.
Oh really? I haven't
Oh
heard that.
yeah, one of the I forget his fucking name. I don't think it was the one that was killed. It's
Hmm.
the what are the names of the guys who are like the lore keepers and have the chains around them? I forget what the fuck they're called.
The Maesters.
The Maesters. The Maester to House Stark is a narrator.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, he has a good voice. I can see that.
Yeah, and I haven't heard. I'm sorry if I'm changing sounds. I'm moving around in my chair before I get ready to get settled in. I've heard he does really good at doing the other voices, and he doesn't, do a trashy like I'm a girl now kind of stupid thing. He just goes for a different inflection and a different tone,
Yeah.
which I think.
The Polish audiobook for Dune is very much the same. Like it's just one guy, but he is having so much fucking fun with the voices and the way he pronounces things that it's enthralling. I love it.
So, infuriatingly enough, I have wanted to give the. I have wanted to give the fucking Witcher a go. Now you
Oh yeah.
have the fucking advantage
Oh
of
yeah,
it being
certainly.
fucking native. So my first statement is fuck you, and my second statement is I have. Geralt's actor for the games in English has become so instrumental in my thoughts of this is what The Witcher is.
Funny, yeah.
That if that voice actor isn't present for the audiobook, I'm probably going to be a big pants shitting baby and be like, I want to listen to this. Where's Geralt? I want Geralt.
It's funny because have you seen the comparisons between like English and Polish voice acting in The Witcher 3, for example?
No, I haven't.
Because the especially Geralt's voice is different, and it's quite funny because in English it is this Batman-esque rasp, while in Polish it is a
Of
very
a Witcher.
renowned actor and voice actor who is rather known for this rather smooth voice where he can say some very nasty stuff, but it's rather calming and
Oh.
quiet
So
rather than
he's got a bit
aggressive.
of a what, like a Bradley Cooper vibe almost.
Maybe
Okay.
it's hard to to compare due to the linguistic differences, but
Fair enough. Okay,
watch a
so
comparison someday.
Bradley Cooper, Matthew McConaughey. God, what's another smooth talker type actor that I can think of? Not Matt Damon, not Brad Pitt. But someone close to those. Ben Affleck. Well, no, not Ben Affleck. Anywho. Oh, Max just posted something in chat, and it's probably gonna play the audio through. Oh no, it isn't.
Yeah, comparisons of voice actors. Oh yeah, Russian dub is also great. The limerick especially in Russian is extended by like 2 full sentences, and it's fantastic. Oh god, Discord. Yeah.
No, to tyle z niemieszanki.
Oh, Void has
Chodźmy.
quieted himself down,
It's all
so
right. It's over.
in 3 minutes we'll probably start playing the game.
Alright,
This
so
is the usual pre-stream. And how are you guys doing? Quite a lot of you compared to the last time. 7 people, well, 6 because this counts me.
jump to Polish again, damn it! I want to hear Geralt's voice in Polish.
Widzieliście jego twarz, bogowie!
Odejdź stąd i nie wracaj nigdy.
Okay, Max, can you link me? Can you tell me a time code in which I can get directly to Geralt's voice in English? Not English, Polish. Sorry.
It's a while, yeah. We have like 2 minutes, so
Yeah, we've got. Well, and I'm gonna be going a little later today because we're gonna take a break in the middle for me to put some cookies on to bake because.
You've got Geralt at 4:54.
4:54. Okay, let's give that a listen real quick. Ooh, Yennefer's voice in Polish. God damn.
Yep.
Okay.
Wątpię, żeby zaliczył mnie do tego grona. Kiedy się ostatnio widzieliśmy...
It also
chciałbym
throws me
za-
out of the loop every time because he also voiced
Oh,
Bohun in With Fire and Sword.
I might have to
So-
listen to the Polish dub for this from now on because that is definitely given. So, okay, so you talked about, and we'll try and keep this close because we're at 9 o'clock.
Yep.
Apologies for those coming in just now. We're doing a little still a little bleed over from preamble stream. I just got introduced to the Polish dub for the Witcher series, and man, am I being so. The best way I can think to compare this, and I'm gonna go for an animation comparison. This is the difference between going from something like listening to the original awful English dub for Wakfu, and then going to the French dub for Wakfu with Fanny Block and her amazing voice acting. Not Rules Card. I forget the fucking sword wielder dude's name, but
I don't recall either.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Pathologic was a fun ride, but I don't remember much of it.
but jumping between those dubs for is I'm gonna have to give that a real proper listen at some point. Damn, I kind of wish I could. I kind of wish I understood Polish, but it is what it is.
Well, good luck with that. It's one of the hardest languages in the world, from what I've heard.
Yes, I have heard the first Witcher's English dub, and I'm aware that Geralt is kind of the only one who stayed consistent. And why people grew so fucking attached to him and that actor respectively. And speaking of respectively, oh my god, I love just experiencing more of him in Monster Hunter World, which was really awesome. I haven't played his missions yet. I've only gotten through the introduction of him falling out of the portal into the Third Fleet's HQ. Anywho,
Yeah.
nobody's here to hear us talk about The Witcher or Monster Hunter World. They are here to see us continue with Pathologic. So let's see if it's going to do what I think it's going to do, and don't say anything because I'm vaguely confident that this is a feature the game has, and it is, I think, going to bring us some information of what has been going on since I last played.
Just gotta tell you to take care of yourself.
As a needle or a rebar is going through a cog that is being wrapped with steel wire.
Yes.
I don't understand it.
Well, it's just a close-up of one of the items, I think. Speaking of, as you load in, please look down, because as I rewatched our last stream, you dropped an item right at the very end.
Are you serious? Oh my god!
Yes, because empty bottles are a different stack than bottles with water, and you didn't have space for it when you drank it, so it dropped.
Oh, they expect me to sort this godforsaken inventory, don't they?
Oh yeah. It's Resident Evil 4 tier.
Well, and I don't have a problem with that. So this is something I didn't quite get around to. This is where I'm gonna show my either justification to disrespect, but as Jackal Jag has said, this inventory management, the fact that it's evoking pretty much the one thing I thought was absent from a machine for pigs. This type of inventory management, I can't get enough of it. Square grids, when they're done right, they are so fucking good.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, here is where I have to come forward. I don't think this will ruin the LP, but I did go and watch a certain somebody's review of the game, so I did have a few.
Was that man's name starting with M or with H?
No, it starts with M.
Okay, yeah.
So fortunately, I didn't have any of the story spoiled because the only other thing I knew about that he brought up was the Groundhog Day scenario that is present. So I do know the hook that is, at some point I am going to fuck up and probably just get a game over and it'll cause a reset. I don't quite understand how it works. I do understand that the way the reset implements is that there can be benefits I gain, but they will not come without costs, and the intent is that it's never going to be so hard that I can't finish the game, and that at some point it will take pity on me with what hits me in my subsequent loops, that I will at some point be able to complete the game, and it won't hurt my ending that I get in a way that I won't get the true ending.
As long as you persevere, it doesn't matter how many penalties you get stacked on you, you will get to an ending in one way or another. I can promise you that much.
The main thing that I have wanted to make sure is that I'm doing this with the intent that you are guiding me to eventually get not the best ending, not the goodest ending, the truest ending. That's what I'm aiming for. I want this LP, when we finish out with it, I'm not going to have some bullshit attitude of, oh, this is the equivalent of Matt and Pat doing the Silent Hill 2 LP, which I would say nobody ever needs to do a Silent Hill 2 LP ever again, aside from they want to do it. That LP exists. If anybody needs to watch one specific one, his or I would say Vinny's would be the one to go with, because they're both completely different experiences that show both sides of the spectrum that you can have with LPs. But I want to at least attempt to deliver as much of a raw reaction with this LP as I possibly can, and so that's why I wanted to come forward and say I didn't mean to have some of this stuff spoiled with looking at Mandalore's review. I was just curious to see his thoughts on technical decisions, differences, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, no problem. As I said, Mandalore's review I think is really neat because it shows very little of the actual plot and it is mostly just technical discussion. Because this is what has been improved the most from the first game, and he did discuss the first game, so why bother again? So it is a very good introduction, and don't worry, I think the game is so goddamn dense in text that even if you watch like a full synopsis of the plot, it would still catch you off guard at points because there's so much.
So I think something that we should mention, by the way, is that before we continue further, is that Tidu was so kind as to provide to me some little extras here, and he supplied me with this thing here called the Hunt event, which is a backer reward, and the Dragonfly Eye item. He has not told me what either is. He has informed me that the Hunt will add a little bit of flavor text that he thinks will be, while non-essential for all playthroughs, it will be useful for us to have had in the LP at some point. Yeah. And then the Dragonfly Eye is something that Max chiming in with wondering how I got those things. And,
he is my original dealer for this stuff, because these were backer rewards for Kickstarter, and when this game got kickstarted, I was there to fucking pour. So yeah, I did not back it either.
The other thing I'm figuring is that by having all this stuff, whenever I decide I eventually want to go back to this and just play it again, I assume at some point, much like I'd like to occasionally replay Fear, Resident Evil 4, oh god, Silent Hills. If I can replay those games, I really want to. I need to play through 3 again. I played it back when I was in my teenage years, and I don't think I'd appreciate it back then as much as I would now. Anyway, enough of that. We're gonna get back to the game now.
Yep.
So we had just left off on meeting one of. Oh god, I have completely forgotten my character's name.
Artemi.
Artemi. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Artemis, one of his.
Has us all over a barrel. Nothing to be done about it.
If you stay around named characters, they do talk to themselves from time to time. So
And
we might want to live for the time being.
Oh, okay.
Just for that.
Artemi. See, I'm gonna try everything to not accidentally mix it up and eventually just slip and say, yes, I am back being Dr. Artyom. And,
yeah, I can see that mistake.
I need to get out of here, Burka. Is that what I want to say?
Burka.
Burka.
The Burka is because a lot of YouTubers, when this game came out, made that mistake. I have no idea why, but hey.
I wouldn't have an answer for you. But for the people who are new here, I believe we are. So let's reiterate what the rules were concerning my reflections input on my game. My reflection will not hold my hand the whole way. He will simply make sure that my gaze does not fall too far off from the flickering light that is directing my presence on the stage. And he will make sure that I do not royally fuck up and do stupid shit like attempt to leave town at the start of the game.
Yes, correct. Also remember, I know it's been a week, you have a map, you have a mind map if you need a direction, so...
Alright.
As always.
There are ferrymen in the town they're waiting for. I don't want to go and talk to them yet. And I know the local urchins need it. Well, you know what? I'm here and I need to remember that everything... Oh, wait, no. I was going to catch a rest, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
I need to remember where the stupid fucking building is. It's the one with the fucking barrel outside. Of course it is.
Yeah. However, I actually do open the map right now.
Okay.
Mouse over, the building where you are right now. And it shows you what you can do here. So you have the clock, so you can save here, and money did there will also be a merchant here later. Briefs the merchant later. No icon, but there is no bed here for you to rest. So we will have to find one.
Okay, well, now I've had that little quote-unquote secret exposed, so that makes me want to go, well, now I want to kind of highlight everything and figure out,
Yellow ones are shops, red ones are the houses of important people.
a behemoth bunkhouse for the Bull Enterprise workers closed. Interesting. I gotta remember how to drag properly. Okay, so station, Bad Grief's Nest, Ruben's apartment. I already went there and met that asshole.
Yeah.
One of Grief's boys got stabs. I promised to take a look at his wound. Belly, I just gotta remember. Okay, so I need to find a place to rest and just like nap for a few hours. But then again, that's gonna. Well, no, that's to my benefit. I actually should go to bed soon because if I can get if I can get the necessary amount of hours of sleep, then by the time I wake up, it's gonna be night, and I'm gonna have the cover of nightfall to help me get around more easily.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna wander around for a bit until I start flashing red on that exhaustion, unless you think you should go ahead and tell me where I should go to get some rest.
No, I would just say that go on and do the story prompts you do have, and you will stumble your way onto it on the way.
Alright. Well, in that case, I think I want to go and check in on those urchins and see if they're what assistance they want me to give, because the sooner I get that out of the way, the sooner I can manage dealing with the benefit. The sooner I can get the benefits that they might provide my way.
Yeah, correct.
All right, topped off on stamina. What the hell is that noise?
I have no idea. I have no sound.
Oh, you don't have any sound?
Yeah, from you. It's the same as before.
Oh, it was like that before?
Yeah, which is
Oh,
why I didn't
shit.
know when the roots showed up.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. It's not a
No, no, no,
problem
no,
for the
no.
time being.
Give me just a second. We'll do it live. Fuck it. We'll do it live. Let me see if I can figure that out real quick. No, not stop
Pause
streaming.
the game.
Oh, yep, sorry. Let's see. Sound output that is coming. If anybody happens to know through Discord, I'm having him screen share off of Discord so he can see an immediate live feed. If there's any way I can feed my audio through to him as well, let me know. I will be checking into OBS for that. Why is the screen flickering like that? Oh.
It seems right on both the screen share and the stream, so don't worry about it.
Okay, so I can't mutant or deafen anything. No, I don't want to disable video. I don't think I'm going to be able to give you an audio feed.
No, don't worry about it. It's fine for the time being. It's just that when I hear sound, I will need to drag it from my memory bank, so it will take a while.
No, it's okay. Alright, so... okay, let's just get to it then, and I'll...
Yeah.
Man, I wish I knew of a way to get my game audio to transfer to you, but it's...
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah, opening the stream is not a question because I will hear an echo of myself and I will fucking die.
Yeah, that will definitely throw you off, and I don't want that to happen. Hang on, can you talk for a second?
Guys, I'm
Okay,
talking
so
right now.
I had you muted. But no, I don't want my inbox.
I ran out of drugs, and I think I'll stay that way.
Not gonna turn on the camera. I don't want to do that.
Oh shit! Yeah, I still have my webcam connected. I had an exam recently, and of course everything is online because of the Rona. So
Yeah.
the professor had me buy a webcam to make sure that I am the one making filling out the exam, and
Yeah,
sure
of
enough,
course.
it's well,
It is what
it wasn't nice. Yeah.
Um.
Yeah. You
No,
heard
no,
something
no.
different, you.
No. I'm just closing up. Damn it! Fucking. There we go. Go to that. Okay, now I have the chat open again, and I have OBS streaming properly.
Okay.
The feed of the video. No, there's just a weird rumbling that was going off in the distance near the station, and I thought it might have been something, but I think it was just general ambiance.
Yeah, that happens.
But it was weird because it was a particularly distinct noise, like it was trying to catch my attention. And right now I'm extra paranoid on things attempting to catch my attention, considering, what was it again? The fucking roots that were coming up from the ground last time? Okay, I can't go. No? Okay. So the width needs... Ooh, I like the shift in music that's happening here. God, I wish there was a way to make it so that you could only get the game audio feed from the stream without me shutting off my voice.
Yeah. Well, Demo, you're hated here.
Oh? I didn't even notice that. Oh, hello.
I don't think he would attack you, but yeah, but best not to risk it.
Oh, I just heard a crash. Where am I? Okay, so...
Be completely
Lamar,
other
I'm
way.
hated here. Alright, I'm hated everywhere, I forgot.
Yeah, correct. You are
Time
being
to
hunted.
rummage through the trash. Like the rat I am.
Profitable as always.
Okay.
Yeah,
no water.
this barrel is not scripted for
Oh,
some reason.
hello.
Move along, or I'll scream.
Why are you all so angry? Have I wronged you in some way?
You're a cold-blooded murderer. You killed our protector. You're a walking clue, fella. Bloody clothes, foreign face, and you stink like a railroad. Rumor has it that's where the murderer hid. Were you trying to escape? Skip town?
I only arrived several hours ago, woman.
Yeah.
Now, I probably should have picked the top one there, but that's the response I wanted to give.
This is a role-playing game. Role-play whatever you
Crow.
want. I'd like to trade with you for my conscience's sake, but no one will trade with thieves or murderers. Barter is about trust.
I'm neither thief nor murderer, pal. You do best to remember that.
Barter is a sacred tradition. You understand that it's not about objects at all, don't you?
Nothing's sacred, it's just old.
You're weird. Your fate won't improve my life, only my own trust. Get it? When I trust someone, I get lucky, so good things come my way.
I apologize for that noise that was coming through just now. That was
Don't
my
worry.
friend texting me, and I have his sound set to be the level up noise for Skyrim. You're weird, your fate won't improve my life, only my trust can. Trust. Fine, I'll clear my good name soon, then we can barter. Okay.
Yeah, but
Oh!
barter is a big mechanic here. But yeah, people talk to you that they recognize your. Hey, maybe this guy is not the murderer.
Yeah. If he was a murderer, he probably would have taken off at this point, so they're at least
Yeah.
doing me
yeah.
the decency of hearing me out. I'm doing pretty good, Phasey, and thanks for stopping by. Sorry I wasn't responding right there. For the most part, when those lines come up, I will be prioritizing reading those off and getting through those before I respond to chat if I see anything pop up in there.
There's a guy in a hat. That's a cop. Don't go there.
Okay, noted. Oh, more
Nope.
that grumble is happening again, and I hear rumbling.
And you see it. There we go.
Okay, more of these freaking roots.
Yep.
Wonderful. And nothing in the trash, of course. God forbid I'd be given more freebies. Oh, nope, he doesn't have a hat on. Okay, and nothing in this trash can. I wish there was like a freaking lean so I could see
Lean?
around corners.
Ah, right like that. Yeah.
Trust is too low to trade. Oh wait, I just circled back to where I came from, didn't I?
Yep. You did.
Okay. Let's see. You know what? Let's go to this. Is there any coppers nearby? No, there aren't. So I can slip into this little.
There were some kids there. You might want to talk with them as well.
That's what I was thinking. If this park area is having kids in it.
Look, that's him.
Yeah, random guy. A beanie doesn't count. As a half.
Yeah, no, I
mean,
heard him
the
talking to me,
doesn't
so
count.
that's why I was having the
Yeah.
reaction I did.
Oh yeah, they do have like random talking ambience. I forgot about that.
Yeah, ambient chatter. Oh right, trash cans. Nothing. Do you want to talk? Oh, you want to talk. And this is Teensy.
You poor thing. We still think you're good.
You feel sorry for me? You're an angel, I think.
I do.
Likewise.
Tata brought kittens yesterday. 6. Do you want a kitten?
I'll think about it.
Sadly, you can't get a kitten, but yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to be rude to her though, so that's why I said
Yeah.
I'll think about it rather than what the fuck is wrong with you? I don't need a cat right now. I barely can keep myself alive. Chickadee.
Chickadee. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Step has gotten into you. Who breathes air into the fall dies before he sees it all.
Nice poem. Did you write that yourself?
If only. I'll never be that good. When did you last sleep? The circles around your eyes, the wheezing, just observing facts. Are you an outsider?
I'm a local. I've just been away for a while.
Mom says that while Twire, chickenpox, crowberries swish, and joy all bloom, you have to sleep every 5 hours, or your head will explode.
You're thinking of a stroke.
Huh? Are you a doctor or something? I hate doctors. Mom says all doctors are slackers and frauds, even old Burach.
I'm a surgeon. Ever considered having your tongue removed? Oh, God. I was a little scared for a moment that was going to cause it to go a different way because of the remark I made there.
Yeah, but yeah, this is the in-game explanation of why your exhaustion and hunger goes up so fast. The step herbs are just all blooming right
Why
now.
was it
and
telling
the
me to raise fists?
air is just... Oh, there's the cop. And you're...
Oh, no! Oh no! Ah, it's happening!
Well,
Oh,
such is fate.
no. Is that seriously my first game? Did you? Oh God.
Right. Rise and shine! Don't you dare kick the bucket on me, lowlife. Round here we die on our own terms, not by the hands of others.
Was I unconscious?
That you were, Paul. That you were. Tired? Or do you need a bite, a drink? I can share, but you'll have to pay for the water. Not too much around.
You're right. I need some sleep.
Look, Paul, this won't do. Gave up my only blanket to carry you. Guess what you did? You coughed up blood all over it, asshole. You owe me a blanket now. A nice wool blanket. I wouldn't mind seeing a little spirit from you either. You know what I mean?
What happened to me?
So, there you are, dead as a doornail. Down we dive to pluck your teeth out, then, wow, turns out you're alive. And Crop over there says, don't you touch him, you vultures, he's Bad Griff's best friend since childhood. Well, Crop this time was not full of shit. Now Bad Griff's all happy, even rewarded us. Go ahead, say hello, he's over there.
Done that already.
You owe me a blanket, got it? And a little gift for saving you, something top shelf.
Since Bad Grief's so happy I'm here, I'll ask him.
Yeah. So, day one is death free. You have this grace period because Bad
Thank
Griff's
you,
protecting you.
God. And I can't talk to him, I see. Alright.
Yeah, you already talked to him, so that's it. But you do waste time for the time you have been actually unconscious, not to mention your life.
Wonderful.
Rather, your health.
Wonderful. I wasted 2 hours. And the sun. Oh, okay. I can
It's
see
okay.
that a little more now.
I think it just leaves this time around.
Yeah. Okay, I see what I thought was my asthma spot. It was just,
Birds.
Okay, yeah. It's just birds, literally.
Low polybirds.
Poly? Are we sure they're even polys? And not just 2D textures really well animated.
I remember that in the changelog for one of the earliest patches, one of the first entries was, we made sure that the birds won't land too close so that you won't notice they have like 6 polygons.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go talk to those ferrymen.
That's fair.
And let's open up the compass. Or, I guess turn on surgeon vision. I don't know how you want to put it.
You see the line.
Burdock sight activate. I was about to make a crack about we should have Yuri Lowenthal here. I'm sure he'd do great doing a European accent. And then I remember, wait a minute, he's Russian, not European.
Well, that's rude.
Whoa! What was that groan just now?
I think maybe it's still the fact that you're near the roots, despite the fact they're already unearthed. Okay.
This is the boater.
Yeah. We believe you didn't kill our patriarch. We will transport you along the Gullet and the Gazelle, the tributaries of the Gorkon, our kind river. But it will still cost you fingernails. There's no other way.
Why do you believe me?
Because we are ferrymen. We know from which way you came and when. The murders happened at night. The murders happened at night. You arrived in the morning. We sensed that a new person appeared in the town. We keep track of that.
Yeah, I remember your sense thing. No, I'm not going to answer that because I don't know that yet. Yeah, well, tell that to the townsfolk.
No one would believe us. We are ferrymen.
So what?
The Gorkon is a kind river, but its water isn't for humans. You can't drink from the Gorkon. You ought not walk into it either. We traverse the edge. It's frightening. We need fingernails so that we can always return.
Fair enough. I'll keep an eye out for when I have fingernails and want to travel around faster.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
quick travel.
It
basically.
just saved my game. What the hell?
Oh, that's weird. Also,
Yeah.
talk to the next to him. Where he is.
Where are you? This is steeper?
Yep. You're being hunted. You will need a weapon.
Well, I didn't see Sir before that, so I'm guessing I must not really be hunted. Bad reference. Okay.
I have heard that.
Pushing me in the direction of bloodshed, huh?
Like you need pushing.
Uh,
Listen, we respected Olburak. You are the only person who can replace him. We don't want to see you dead, too.
Okay. Give me just a second. Was it saying that in response to the fact that I passed out and got in a fight?
Maybe.
Okay. uh,
Well,
um,
not to mention 3 people died when you entered the town, so.
that's fair. So what do you suggest?
It just so happens that no one carries firearms around these parts. It's a peaceful town.
Peaceful my ass.
And it just so happens that I have a revolver. But I can't give it away for free. For a reasonable price, though.
Why can't you just give it to me?
I work in pickling. The factory stopped working today. We fear it may be the first sign of serious trouble. Big Vlad is no charity. He cares little for his workers. If I lose my job, our family is about to have a very rough time. Surely you understand.
I completely understand. So how much for it?
3,000.
Yeah, okay, and I'm a millionaire here to pay you. What makes you think I can pay that, dude?
I can wait for 2 days. If you don't take it by then, I'll do business with someone else. My circumstances are humble. As for the money, you'll have no trouble getting it. Isidore must have left you inheritance. It's hard to talk about it now, I understand, but business is business.
Inheritance. I suspect I'll have a hard time obtaining it.
Secondly, Isidore must have taught you how to hear and pick medicinal herbs. They're in bloom now, and merchants in the Broken Heart would give you a decent price for them.
Can I at least take a look at the revolver?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so it is worth 3,000 and it has decent durability. A 6-chambered military grade revolver, imprecise, limited range.
Well,
All
yeah,
right.
So yeah.
Wow, that water looks really kind of stale.
Yeah, it is.
Um,
So if you want to fast travel, you can talk to the boatman again. If not, you can just walk from.
No, I'm just gonna keep heading on through. Can I get no? Oh, hold up.
Okay.
Oh. Uh huh.
Oh, it's something.
That's better than nothing. Do 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 do. Mm-hmm. And I think I have. No, I don't have another bottle to fill up. And let's get some more water.
Yeah, you're maxed out. You can't get your first involver. There's a copper, I think.
Oh, yep, there he is.
Also remember you can stuff yourself with seed. Oh, he turned around. Never mind. But yeah, I think previously one of them saw you, made a ruckus, so it alerted the others, and you just got wiped.
Gotcha.
Because stamina draws both when you attack and run away. It's just best to decide which you want to do and beat the and
Rather
stick
than
with
try
it.
both.
This is one of the big advantages of guns. They don't drain stamina when you use them because obviously they don't.
Oh, hello, lady. Oh, I can loot these freely. Cool.
Yep.
Alright. Grindstone.
Yeah, I think you dropped it. Yep.
Yeah, I was
because
gonna say.
you don't have space.
Uh, and I cannot move anything else. So I remember that the kids apparently like nuts.
Yep.
I kind of want to get that toast, but I don't think I'd want to give anything up that I have.
I know you got like one matchstick, one piece of chalk, which you can move, I suppose.
Is it really
And you're
worth it
right.
for the toast, though?
It's. I'm just saying they don't have as much immediate as a piece of toast does.
Well, and I just need to get rid of one thing.
Yeah. Because you have one.
Okay. So let's move you there, and we're gonna move you over here. Oh, whoops. Wrong thing. Whoops.
The raisins at the bottom, I think, would be the fastest. Or you could do that. Yeah, that works too. Yep.
And pick up the toast. Okay. Let's just keep rummaging through crap, I guess. If there's more stuff to rummage through. Okay.
Candle stub.
Candle stub. Wait a minute. Why is it not stack?
The lockpicks don't stack because they have
Oh,
separate.
you know what? This is so low on durability. I'm gonna.
Yeah. Okay.
And nope, nope, nope. And let me guess. Nope. Of course not. Now, is that lockpick gonna stay there?
I think at least until midnight. I'm
Okay.
not exactly sure on the rules of rendering, because I'm pretty sure these containers are predetermined. They're not random, but I might be completely wrong as well.
There's a lot of people there.
Yeah.
Do they have any hats on though?
No, they don't.
Let me go see. Can I talk to them? Yes, I can. Hello. Welcome to the machine. This is Katanga. I feel like I've talked to this guy before.
The names between not important characters are shared. They're like a
Okay.
flock of birds, basically.
Gotcha.
Today is midday, Katanga. We feast on meat.
Kyle, I think that's a fasting period now. Good folks don't eat meat, not until winter.
For them, for us, today is midday.
Bikara, I see that.
Katanga brought meat in the morning, said a warehouse door was left unlocked, so we took some. Boss Vlad grows fatter by the day. He works, he takes the profits, so we have decided to take the meat at least.
Is it at least fresh?
It's cured, Kolboun. Who would keep fresh meat in a warehouse? And if you need to drink, the water is next to the factory wall. See? Barrel water is the best, brought from the steppe. But in a pinch, you can drink this too.
Alright, show me the meat.
Yeah, he sells meat.
Okay. Wait a minute, you used to sharpen.
Yes, so there is an upkeep system in this. And
Interesting.
I prefer used to fix other items.
Well, I know that I have a dedicated, at least presently, I can come back here and get some meat. What in the fuck?
Well, he sells for items, not money, so you might.
What in the fuck is this shit over here?
It's not an assembly line because it's not assembly, but in and out with the meat and other body parts.
Music shifted. Interesting.
Yeah,
Oh!
a bit different.
Oh, this is interesting. Huh. The cemetery. I'm always welcome here. I wonder why.
Yeah.
Well, let's see.
Oh shit, it's raining. Give me a second.
Sure, sure.
I need to light the lights because it got dark.
What the hell is that sizzling
was
noise I'm
from-
hearing?
Oh, this is probably the herbs. You should be able to see.
Oh, right. Collecting the herbs that should give me.
Yeah,
that I can go and sell.
you need to follow the sound to get them. For example, I think,
I need to go back in this direction.
yeah. At night it's a bit easier because there's fireflies around, but for all the sun you should find it. Yeah, if you can pick it at the stage, but we'll see. It should be like a small strand of grass.
I can hear it. Whoa! Why did everything just go up?
Well, I guess you'll find out.
Master says you're doing. Oh, sorry. This is the messenger?
Yeah, the messenger. Master says you're doing well. He says, with each hour, fewer and fewer people think he's a murderer. He said, tell him that I want to talk. Let him come to the lamp right away.
Your master?
Big Vlad.
Ah, Ogimski. What does he want with me?
If he's summoning you, you must go. No doubtling, he said.
True, if Big Vlad calls, you come.
Yeah, so basically, turn on the map and see reputation. Yeah, because
Oh!
The big dick businessmen just vouch for you, so people don't try to kill anymore. At
And
least for now.
I'm just unwelcome now rather than hated.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You're unwelcome in the district where you robbed people. For
Yeah.
their
I
houses.
didn't rob anybody, they came at me. I would make a joke about standing my ground, but I feel like that would not be very appropriate right now. Let's see.
Well, for the time being, just
I
ignore the
think-
airplane spots.
I can't find this stupid herb.
You'll grow into it. I think later when you get some information on how to find and pick them up.
Day
you'll learn.
one in which Void missed all of the events. You know, you can say that as much as you want. It's gonna mean very little to me right now, considering I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. Wait a minute. No. I'm listening for it.
You'll see an icon pop up if you can pick it up. But yeah, if you don't know what you're looking for, and I certainly can help you with that. Forgot they do blend in a lot, so for the time being, I'd say just skip it. Or, yeah, I can help you.
I would like
Especially
to
now.
attempt.
I think I saw, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
It's more like.
Wait, I can hear
Vine.
it.
Yeah,
Wait.
it's.
Oh, there it is. Oh wait, no, that's
Yeah.
not it. That's just a particular model.
Well,
Okay, I should be like right on top of it because this is where the noise was coming from.
in before they don't spawn or day one or something. I don't know. Honestly, this is.
Oh,
peculiar.
it's just a wind right now. The herbs are really distinct. Okay, so I've just been hearing the wind.
Okay, well, again, I can help you. Sorry.
Okay, so I've got to go to Big Vlad, but where the fuck is he? Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Please don't tell me I need to go all the way to the other side. Alright, let's check out the thoughts. Oh, whoops. The high and mighty of this town have finally taken notice of a Barak. The witch hunt is over. I can now go out safely. One of Grief's boys got stabbed. I promised I would take a look at the wound in his belly. Just gotta remember to bring a scalpel. Today, Bad Grief's mob is willing to drag me out of trouble. A warm welcome. Tomorrow, though, I doubt they'll be as welcoming. The mob's hospitality doesn't last too long, after all.
Yep.
Okay. So I need to head back into town. I like the music for the cemetery.
Well, it's very peaceful.
It those
Yeah.
noises. It gives this vibe that is it's not like I'm trying to think of what scene to compare it to in one of the Silent Hill games. You know the scene where you're encountering not is it Cassandra in the subway and that weird kind of techno-ish music is playing? That's kind of what was going on in the cemetery.
A bit, yeah, maybe.
What the fuck? Can I? There we go. What the hell? Oh, okay. I was running too much.
Yeah.
Over in that direction. I hear crying going on over here. Oh God!
Plop.
Okay. Oh, and are they just gonna walk off like nothing happened, or slowly approach the body?
Yep.
Okay.
Don't look the body.
I'm not going to. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. An onlooker.
It was an accident, I swear. She was trying to get out, not fall down. She held so tight.
Out? Why not use the gate then?
The termitary got locked in, didn't you know? Olgimski's orders. Rumor has it the workers were on strike.
Still, why not use the window on the lower floor?
That's cause the workers are on edge. They're steppe people, not animals. They also have feelings. They too want to live, but it gets worse for them by the year.
Worse?
People are like sunflower seeds to Big Vlad. He extracts their lifeblood like oil. They have had enough. They have had it with working both day and night shifts so often. So he locked them in to keep it contained, to protect the town, or we would have a riot.
A third of the town works for Bull Enterprise. Are they all inside of there?
Like beasts in a cage.
That doesn't bode well.
Well, yeah.
Don't mind me, I'm just standing here. I'm not doing anything suspicious. I'm just waiting for the people to walk away and then see what. Nope. Okay. Do.
It's the whether your reputation will drop or not doesn't depend. This is around just it's tied to certain actions and objects.
You know
And
what?
this
I'm
is
going to leave a marker here, and then I will come back later.
that's fair.
I have a meeting with somebody important-ish, and I need to hurry up and get over there.
Yep.
There's that rumbling again.
For the time being, don't worry about it. Oh, there's the steak. Remember that? That was a
Vaguely.
fun time.
Okay, it just auto-saved, and there was a grumble. Oh, you know what? I bet that's my stomach growling. Nothing to loot from the burned body, as expected.
I also think that is more loading than saving, because sometimes the game just needs a while to load another district in. It's spaghetti code all the way through.
Wonderful. Okay, so let's beeline it from here. There we go. Oh, wow. Sun is setting really fucking fast.
It's like 9 p.m. I think.
No, I'm good. What the fuck?
That's thunder on my side, I think.
Oh, okay, I thought it was the game.
It's going.
I was
pretty
like,
strong
wow,
right now.
I'm hallucinating noises because I'm tired. That's wild.
Just once is enough when you drink.
Okay.
It automatically gives you all the water it can.
Okay.
It's just the bottles that you need
Oh,
to
I
go.
can see the polyhedron now. I'm still hearing that.
Maybe it's the rain. I don't know. My window is open. So.
No. That was the game I was hearing. I was hearing this low groan, this.
Yeah. Oh, hey, the guy with the ball is still there. A beetle in a trash can. What a find.
Well, you know, the bugs are gonna rummage through the trash like that. It's just. You know, it's just the way they are.
Yeah, that's true.
Not uncommon for them to be there. Would be more appropriate to maybe find, I guess, maggots or flies in there. Maybe cockroaches, not necessarily beetles. But this is a supposedly fictional setting, so. Okay.
Not here. You need to
knock.
go around the corner. You'll find the building. All these because are quite distinct. This is just a random house.
Oh, it
You'll
is.
see on the map.
My mistake then.
You like open them up?
Yeah. I'm literally.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's right around the corner.
Yeah.
Oh.
What do you know? And you
Oh.
have no space for the chick.
Whatever. Hello.
Yeah, so he'll take your lockpick and you can get immunity boosters and toast from him. The lockpick is quite
Ooh,
valuable.
I can get a lot from him.
Yeah, you can go get both these things for that. And if you give more value than you take, you get a reputation boost because you're generous.
Really? Okay. Add. And accept.
No, that's too fast. They did the full trade. You could have gotten both things and then accepted.
No, I think it just hit the ground. Oh,
No.
no. Oh, no!
Well, growing pains.
Spaghetti code!
It's not spaghetti code, as I said. You need to choose
No,
all
spaghetti code! I didn't do anything wrong! Shut up!
all the things you want to trade and then click accept.
Shut up! I should have been more patient.
Oh, that happens.
Alright.
Right over here.
At least I got the reputation, I guess.
Yeah.
There was only one immunity booster, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If there's multiple items, click several times to
Save
get them
game.
all.
Oh, hello.
And there's the big boy.
You got a nice place here.
Well, under these circumstances, any inheritance would be opportune.
I swear I have heard this voice before, and
Well,
Go ahead.
we can check the credits later. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I'll have you check IMDb after we're out of this. This is Big Vlad, apparently.
Yes. That familiar old face. You know, I remember what your esteemed father looked like when he was young. I am, after all, only 15 years younger. He was a very decent person. He had real spine.
Bruce Vlad, I'm honored.
Welcome home, my dear boy. Welcome home. The reception was rather lukewarm, though, wasn't it?
It was.
I'm getting reports you're a villain, my boy. A murderous villain. My people are upset that they couldn't do you in. They're an ugly mob, aren't they? So small-minded. Animals, beasts, swine. At least you slipped away. Perhaps I should stand up for you.
That would be really useful. So, how about you do that?
My power is immense, boy. Have you forgotten? Everything you see here is mine. The whole Bull enterprise, the abattoir, the factory, the warehouses, the station. This town's veins are my reins, its meat and bones my throne. I am the master, and I expect to be obeyed.
I haven't forgotten, Boos, believe me, and I'm not the only one who remembers.
At least, take my advice. I'm always eager to help Isidore's son. Stay here for a while. Don't go out. My house is big, plenty of space. If you need anything, just call the servants.
Why should I do that?
For your future's sake, my boy. What's the rush? Take a rest. You have suffered so much. And the rest of the town will have a rest from you.
Thank you, Boos. I'll take care of. Okay, I'll go with that one.
You can talk to him again.
Okay, so I've gained some new profile options.
Yeah, new people on the people list.
Town Hall is no longer looking for me. No other slots to look at, apparently.
I've heard of this love thing, all right. Never seen it, though.
Oh, no. Stop running around, my boy. No need for you to leave. I won't chain you up, but believe me, out there you'll just make a mess.
Where's my father? I need to see his body.
Well, he might have been put in the ground already. Your people never linger with the rites of death. They bury the deceased immediately, like a seed, yes? And if you take too long, a seed won't sprout.
Where do they bury my people these days? In the new cemetery?
There's no such thing as your people anymore. Yours, ours, we're all just people. What's past is past, so we're all buried together. Your rites are still different, though. Your kind must be buried in the morning, yes?
Father didn't think the past was in the past, and neither do I.
Listen, are you planning to avenge your father?
Why do you ask?
Cain is eager to condemn someone, Saburov to execute. However, I'll make sure we find the right person. Yes, the right one.
The right one is the one who killed him. It's not that hard.
You're probably off to a pub now, to drink to your father's memory. The Twyrine poison flows wide in a broken heart. Stamatin runs a good business, while I'll allow it.
I don't drink. Not now.
Oh, yeah.
And I have some new thoughts to take a look at. And we have Father's funeral will take place tomorrow at dawn. I'll hardly have a chance to pay respects to him until then. And I have another update. I can drink to Father's memory in the broken heart. So he wants me to stick around, but
It's clear. There's no water beneath the town. Perhaps my child is not such a fool. Kindred blood and all.
Yeah, as I said, they'll talk to themselves. But yeah, he wants you to stick around, but also, yeah, you know, do what you want. Maybe you want to go get a drink. Just don't get into trouble.
yeah. So can you do me a favor and look up who that voice actor is real
Sure.
quick?
Sure.
In the meantime, I'm gonna parse my surroundings and see what I want to do. Something to rummage through. Oh, I can freely loot this, okay. Holy crap, that's a lot of money!
Oh, that's quite a bit.
Okay, I can't loot that.
If you're still dying of exhaustion, there was a sofa in there, inside, that you can sleep on.
There's what?
There's a sofa inside, like right in front of the door.
Oh, well then I'll go in and get some rest.
Mm,
Or should I go to, you know what, on second thought, I think I will go to the bar.
okay, yeah, that's fine. Do what you want.
he says, while completely pushing the idea that I am totally in control here.
Hey, any choice is right as long as it's willed. And that's how
Okay,
it
the
works
bar
here.
is over there. So let's turn down this alleyway. Wait, what?
It's a sign for a shop. It also highlights them. I think I'll need to look up a Let's Play to see the credits of the game because they're not listed.
They're not on IMDb?
I suppose. I am the Pathologic.
I was gonna say, surely he's on there.
It's just listed as more. Okay. 6 and 4 out of 10, you bastards.
It's IMDb, what did you expect?
No. The credits are also quite lucky.
Huh. Well, I know I have heard that voice before. I don't think it's one particular person. I think it's
A
It's
type?
not, it's not the guy who plays Sheogorath. It's not him. I know that for sure. Mark Rossman. Can you look him up on IMDb?
Crossman, they say?
Yep, Mark Rossman. That's what Jackaljag is telling me. Oh yeah, the bull. I'll need to.
I'll confirm in a while because I also got to the credits. Program and English voice acting.
Still sprinting along. And about to. I have money. Yes, I do. What? Oh shit! That's right. I have enough money to buy the bull now. I completely forgot.
That's true.
That said, I had spoken as though nothing was spoiled for me concerning when I watched Mandalore's review, except for one thing. And I do remember. I don't even have a doorstep, Loy. Then I'll bring it to you when you find one, if I find one. Okay, so, and that thing I remember from Mandalore's review is the bull is important in some context.
In some context, yeah. At the very least, it gives you. So that's fun.
I'm gonna get
I did know Mark Crossman. There we go. Actor in Suldnert X2 final prototype. Narration is Snow Wars document. itself in 300 million years. Some German movies I've never heard. Well, references maybe. But I feel like I found his site, but there's not much in the way of
My
CVE
health
here.
is continuing to plummet.
Well, yeah, because you're exhausted and hungry.
Oh, wait. Why am I making fun of you?
Yeah, that takes care of that. At least for the time
And
being.
one more thing. Okay. Do I not have any other food that I can eat? I remember you said don't eat the nuts.
Don't eat the nuts. It can be eaten, but shouldn't.
Oh wait, no, I did get the immunity boosters.
Yeah, you did. You didn't get the toast.
Okay. No, I didn't want the toast. Well, wait a minute. What the hell is wrong with me? I should have taken it.
Yes.
I believe you also said don't eat the raisins.
Yeah, the raisins are the same as nuts. It's
Okay.
the same kind of item.
Okay. Where the fuck is the entrance?
Yeah, you need to circulate around. It's on the other side.
Okay. Oh, where the fucking light and pathway leads, of course. Okay. I'm glad I'm remembering to check in with chat. Thanks, you. Thanks, by the way, Max. Ooh.
I was wondering if I should tell you about that or not, but yeah.
Oh, we're
Your choice.
stepping into heaven's night, I see.
Yeah. It's fun because the soundtrack here, I think, the track retained from the first game. It's slightly remixed, but all the other songs are completely new. This one is a remix.
I don't want to keep going back to Silent Hill as the reference, but damn if this doesn't sound like something I'd hear out of it.
I wouldn't be surprised if Mushroomer was.
Whoa, that's a cool
inspired by
ass
that.
painting. God, I kind of almost want that painting for myself. That's pretty. This is a not safe for work stream. In case that isn't obvious, please don't.
Before me.
Oh shit! I was talking all through his. Ah, damn it! I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I forgot about him. I can talk with both of them.
Let's talk to
The
you
soul
first.
is weaker than flesh. It snaps like a matchstick.
Andrei Stamatin. Ha! What a face! A loser's face.
Look who's talking.
The rubble is out of control. At least they looked human before. Did you hear about the stabbings? There's people with knives out in the streets now, brother.
Haha, yeah. At first, I didn't believe it with my own eyes. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, I wonder who that might be. I mean, I'm quite an artist with the knife myself, but that's different. Everyone knows I obey the law. These people, there's no wholesome fear left in them. Knifing is taboo around here. That's why I love this town. But you know the tricks of the trade, don't you? I can tell by your hands.
It's a surgeon. I'm a surgeon. It's a surgeon. I'm part of my job. I'll just go with it.
Yes. You're a dangerous man. I'm a dangerous man too. We can reach an understanding if you behave yourself in my establishment.
Those people with knives, are they still trying to avenge Brock? How? Okay. How do I pronounce that properly?
KH is an H sound in Russian.
So,
it's
Barak.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I don't even care. If they come here, they will regret it. He who lives by the knife, dies by the knife. Such people are outlaws. Killing them incurs no punishment, only gratitude. Judge Kane said so.
Judge Kane, you mean old Georgie? That means it's serious.
So yeah, kill a bandit, get reputation.
I have a new thought.
Yep.
No one would condemn me for killing bandits at night. I might even be rewarded.
Drink with
The
me.
wholesome thoughts of an innocent man. Peter Stamatin. There's a gleam of goodness in your eyes, my friend. Drink with me.
Alright.
Everyone says Twyrene heightens the senses, but I think that's only true of hearing. Vision, no, you won't see anything new. It isn't absinthe. No smells either. This place reeks of herbs as it is. Hearing, though.
What about hearing?
Just drink and you'll hear how the town sounds. You will hear who's calling you and from where. You'll hear a murmur from afar. Perhaps from across the Gorkon, or perhaps from across the Styx itself. Drink to my health, friend. This is excellent, Twyryn.
There's no such thing as bad Twyron.
I can afford this kind of joy.
So what do you do?
I was once an architect, now I'm just a shadow of an architect.
Thanks for the drink, friend.
My name is Peter. I am the rock upon which which is built the stairways to tomorrow. To the day when man lifts himself from the earth and overcomes its burden. I am that rock, and I have already built the first step of that stairway. For I am a true architect.
And I am Artemi Barach. Let's drink to my father's memory. A good man.
Drink, Burach, drink your Twyryn. Listen to the word. Listen to the roar of the terrible earth. Listen to the ringing of the sky. Listen to the town opening for you. You'll find out where people wait for you, or whispering about you right now. It's been proven to work.
Thank you for the valuable gift. I'll return the favor if I get a chance.
Yeah, two free bottles, wow.
So... it's actually alcohol.
Yes.
Okay.
It's herbal alcohol from Twire.
If I drink this, is it going to relieve me of some of my exhaustion?
I don't think so, no.
Okay.
Coffee does, but not alcohol.
This is the barkeep, apparently.
Bountiful Harvest?
Huh?
Oh, I thought you were an herbalist, here to sell herbs.
Got it. You produce Twyron here, then.
We're not just interested in Twire. Ashen Swish, Swavery, and White Whip are all, of course, more rare, so more expensive.
Are the herbs plentiful this year?
Quite. The brides must have done a great job.
And just in time, too.
We have only got 2 weeks until September ends. We are now in the golden time of harvest. We need to stock up for the whole year ahead.
How much do you pay?
It's different every day. Depends on what you're currently brewing. Some herbs may cost triple sometimes.
I'll keep it in mind.
So yeah, it's when they told you that in Broken Heart they buy herbs, this is the guy.
Can't talk to you.
They're just set dressing.
I don't think I can talk to you either. Okay,
Nope.
Interesting. And I can't talk to them anymore. Alright. You know what? And let's touch it. The town calls. This is so. The description for Twyron is the town calls to me, but it's hard to hear over my own thoughts. If I quiet them down, I can sense the pulse of life from all over the town. All right, then let's use one of these. What the fuck just happened?
Yeah, as it says, it tells you a spot which calls to you. Something can happen if you go there right now. It marked it on your map. And also the audio slows down.
And I have a new thought. Twyron uncovers that which is hidden. Every sip will reveal a secret event. It's literally fucking I need a hint drink.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So use it sparingly. Got it. These are essentially my... I forget what they're called in Professor Layton, but these are the equivalents of my hints in Professor Layton.
Hint coins, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorta.
Okay.
It's usually the events that are not already marked on your map, so it's a very nice way to find some hidden secrets and stuff like that.
I will use those sparingly then, because I would imagine even if I can, I assume, make them, I don't want to be using them casually and recklessly.
Yeah.
Okay,
Can't
I
sleep
don't
in a
think there's
bar.
anything else
Sorry.
for me to do here. So that's why you wanted me to come here. You wanted me to get the Twyron tutorial.
Well, yeah, all of day one is pretty much one big tutorial, which is contextualized.
I
Yeah,
thought we were out of this fucking tutorial already.
learn stuff.
Yeah, you lied. You lied to me.
As I said, it's a slow burn.
I understand. Alright, well, let's go head towards that thought, even though I'm fucking exhausted.
Yeah, it's pretty horrible, honestly. Like it
I'm supposed to get this exhausted on day one, aren't I?
No, not really.
Oh, okay.
As Max said, you missed some events, so
Oh, okay.
there is a safe bet for you somewhere in there.
To load the trade. Get water. Drink.
You have more empty bottles, I think. But for the timing, whatever.
Do I?
Yeah.
Okay.
As I said, with bottles, you have to tap it to the end because.
Gotcha. Well, and I want to keep doing that. I don't want to miss out or anything.
Yeah.
Okay, why is my vision flashing red?
Because you're losing health.
Okay, well, I need to hustle it over to where that thing is because I need to know what it is. I don't like that laughing.
Well.
You know something that I don't, and it bothers me. But at the same time, it's more the anticipation and excitement of, oh, what gameplay system am I about to learn about next? And you said day one was a freebie, so I'm not really too worried about it either.
Yeah. Well, there's like a few minutes left in day one, so be careful about that.
Oh. Oh, shit!
There's lots home on your right, just saying.
Okay. Can I get in time to sleep, though?
As I said, this sofa here can. The day is over. Some opportunities have been irreversibly missed, but sleep is not the only option. Certain events will unfold at night. A new pantomime is being rehearsed at the theater. 7 people died, 3 people have gone missing.
You
Bah,
have 12 days.
language difficult.
Not so many, but enough. One more day has passed. The town shifts. Something stirs in the theater. Something stirs within you.
Okay. Let's sleep for 2 hours.
That's something.
Oh, wow, that completely... What the fuck is going on?
Oh, dreams happen in sleep.
There are 3 people on the ground. And I don't recognize any of them. This is the restless one.
They called me Bertie, short for Bertrand, and that's one of the kinder nicknames. Bertie was fine, a name's just a name. I got murdered at the station last night, didn't rightly know what I was doing there. Figure I just went along with the herd.
With a name like that, it must be a tough life. It'll be better now. These are the 3 dudes I killed.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I was called Kirik. It was my idea to catch the murderer at the station, so we lay in ambush. The train came, a man got off. Get him, boys, I cried. That was stupid of me. The killer would be getting on, not off.
Take it as a lesson, fool. The world is not for the likes of you.
Ouch. My name was Jacob Sterk. Worked in shipping. 2 marriages, both happy. Brought up a daughter. Friends woke me up in the night. They were getting a posse together to catch old Kane's killer. We ambushed him at the station. That's where I was killed, with my own knife, no less.
Kane? You don't mean Burak? Whoa!
Lights out.
Why are you looking at me? Stop! What the fuck is that noise? I don't think I'm in the town anymore. Oh, yes I am!
Yes, you are.
What the hell is that shit sitting... What the fuck am I looking at?
Polyhedron, of course.
Yeah, but
The good
there's
old
something around it.
Yeah, that's true.
Are those like fucking corpses hanging in the air or some shit, or am I overthinking it?
I won't give any answers because
I figure.
like the
Well,
game is designed to be ambiguous with its visual design, and so that's
yeah.
a good,
I
a
mean,
good
I doubt it's
acknowledgement.
something as stupid as like the human bodies are the thing that are powering the polyhedron and like composing the organic matter, which allows it to grow, and it's slowly going to sap the town of all of its life, and harvest it for its I don't know, karmic energy or some shit. Whatever. I am literally guessing, by the way, right now, if that's what it is. I'm also enthralled to learn under what context that is the case. But I don't want you to answer if I'm right or not.
Of course not. Well, who do you take me for?
So
A
this
spoiler
is the
master?
Executor.
Yes. Did you enjoy your little chats? They don't blame you, as you say. I suppose they haven't quite come to terms with their fates yet. Or perhaps they have. Death does that to people.
Serves them right. I won't cry over them.
I'll tell you a story. Once, there was a man who wanted to fix everything. He begged on bended knee for a chance to turn back time. And when he got it, history repeated itself. Good job, we told him. That's your fate. He asked us once more.
So?
So we let him try once more, but with a catch. He who denies his fate will be punished. He'll keep living as a cripple, lame, wounded. See where I'm going with this?
Did he try again then?
I don't remember and I don't care. Even if he didn't, there probably wasn't a happy ending. You can't fight fate, Burach. It's immutable.
I'll still try. Suppose maybe I should have picked the second die. Wait, what the hell is going on? Oh, I get to... Okay! Alright, this is interesting. So I'm going to learn about the combat system proper now.
Somewhat. So yeah, knives are scary.
So I guess I'm... Oh.
See? You're a man of fate, Burach. What are you trying to prove? You can't change fate. Have you heard the story of Oedipus?
But what's my fate?
I told you already, Burach. It's not pretty. You will spill blood. Just let it go, Ripper. Don't be so bullheaded. Just because you have a hammer doesn't mean every problem is a nail.
If I have a hammer, then you might be in trouble, Beakhead.
Okay, and one of the worst parts of Pathologic 2 is that dreams happen when you start sleeping, not when you finish them. So it just jerks you out right out of it. So
Great.
Commit to sleep again, yeah.
So let's try this again.
And now it just goes.
And that did not bring down my exhaustion nearly as much as I wanted it to.
Well, it's halfway done, so... It also healed you a bit, so that's good.
There we go.
Yep.
Okay.
And now you're hungry as
3
hell.
a.m. witching hour. Let's make the most of it, shall we? Well, I can solve that immediately.
Well, yes, you can.
And we are going to... Okay, so that's partially solved. Is there anything else? Touch. These immunity boosters, scientifically speaking, have no consensus on if it even boosts them at all. However, these pills work well. According to the box, they were manufactured more than 50 years ago.
Yay.
Wonderful.
Yep.
Wonderful. So we're gonna move you over there, and you over here, and you up here. And you're gonna go right there. And you're gonna go right there. And actually, we're gonna move all these over here. And move all... I hope you guys are ready for inventory management in the game!
Yay. Well, it is part of the gameplay. I did enjoy it myself when I did play, but to onlooker it can be tiring, I assume.
Okay, so I've got all these... Let's put you up in there, because I imagine you're vital. And I'd imagine this metal scrap is probably vital as well. So I want those in... Okay, yeah, I've got everything arranged how I want it. Okay. Oh. Now, he said something about being able to be brought anything I would need, so where the fuck are the people that are supposed to help me with that?
Yeah, unfortunately, it's just fluff, as far as I know.
Oh, great.
Well,
Okay,
yeah,
well.
your character is restless. You will leave because yeah, you want to
No
play the game,
pressure.
right?
Yep, that's true. But at the same time, I was kind of curious.
I still
Please don't
have
get me
these.
started on TLOU 2. Boof! Ah.
Hey, bro.
Where do we start? And by where, I mean we're not going to start because that's something for another day.
There's a lot to unpack, so let's just show away the entire briefcase. as they say.
Yeah, we're gonna and we're not gonna just throw away the entire briefcase. We're gonna throw it down the stairs, and then I'm going to go downstairs and shove it in a closet that, by the way, that closet has a hatch door inside of it as well that goes underneath the house. And that's where we're gonna put that briefcase. I don't know. I'm gonna try and stay on point, but maybe TLOU co-stream might be something you could think about. I think we both have enough know-how that would be something that both of us giving input on might make for a meaningful stream to do.
We'll see.
I'm going to put... Yeah, oh my god, I should have fucking arranged this properly the first time. Nope. I promise I'm sane. Wait a minute.
Oh, that works.
There's one item too many for each column, and...
Even this will cause you suffering. The perfect game
Used to
design.
mark and sharpen tools, handy when fixing bladed weapons and simple machinery. No. Okay. Looted that.
Yep, that's it.
Okay, I am headed towards it. Wait a minute. Oh, for fuck's sake. God damn it. Now see this shit. This is giving me the good kind of flashbacks and vibes to my time I spent with Amnesia. God, I really...
Yes.
I hate how much A Machine for Pigs got shat on. I think that story is really fucking good.
I need to play it myself, honestly.
It was extremely on the rails, but I really liked the narrative that Machine for Pigs was going for.
Mm-hmm.
And I can definitely go into this with spoilers. I would say about a little around the halfway to two-thirds of the way mark through the game, you get to a particular room, and that, in terms of the concepts that it was trying to sell me on, that's the kind of shit where I was like, okay, yes, I'm all about this. I love what you're going for. I love the message you're trying to convey.
I see.
Can you deliver more on it? No? Okay, that's fine. I got enough-ish. Now, can I stash this away without snuffing out the light?
I think it has. It stays turned on as long as that match lasts. So if you pull it out again, it will.
Oh, okay, good. Oh, no, it's not showing it. I was looking at something else. Wait,
Yeah.
I just heard a noise. Oh wait, it's just the ambiance music. Okay, where was the fucking thing I heard? What the hell?
Go look at it.
Huh?
And it marked a certain building. That doesn't give you a photo, unfortunately, but right here.
Every night, an odd performance is held in... Oh, I know what this is leading me to!
Yep.
this is one of the other gameplay elements that review spoiled for me, but I don't have a whole ton of context for it, and don't really think, as far as I have understood, that really knowing about this spoiled anything for me. All right.
Well, it's not the main entrance. I think this will just give you. Yeah, the main entrance is on the other side of the building. But the place you're looking for, I think, is around here. Yeah, it's right here. So you might want to do that. Yeah, it's in the bushes right there. I can see it already.
See what?
On your right. Under that rock, I think. On the left, there it is, the box.
What the hell? What?
A stash.
Fingernails, chestnuts, raisins, and a trifle to a human, but a whole eye to a doll. Okay.
Well, yeah.
Let's open up my inventory and take a look at this thing. 2 fluffy tails for a teapot. Needed soon. The tails are as good as new. TL, every new.
Welcome to the Children's Exchange Forum.
They dropped off supplies, and they expect me to get that job done. If I get the job done, more supplies will keep coming, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So they do dead drops. I like that.
Put the note back. It's an useless item right now for you, so
Gotcha.
might as well put it back in and save the space.
Noted. All right. Well, this was interesting. I should go see the odd little performance, shouldn't I?
Yeah, absolutely. It's one of the most interesting parts of these games, I think. To your left, I think, is the exit. There should be. No, there's not. My bad. Yeah, you were going the right way.
You know what? I've got enough stamina that I'm gonna see. Nope.
I did the same mistake, so.
I had to try.
That. That's fair. Yeah, there's.
What the hell is wrong with me?
I don't know.
Wait, no. Water barrel, water. There we go. Get water. Get water. And drink. There we go. Problem solved. Okay, my thirst is resolved. Oh, I just saw that. Oh, those are trees. I thought that was something else for a second. God, they really make me go all the way around.
Yep.
Now, wait a minute.
Yes?
This is not the same place I thought. Wait, what the hell?
Not here either. As I said, the font is
all the way around. Okay.
All the way around, yeah. These are just the side entries for the actors.
Gotcha.
And you're the audience right now.
Now I know where I am.
Yep. Same building.
Oh.
Please welcome the actor, Artemi Burach. Let us examine him. The will is present. Emotions, sure, there are emotions. Intellect, well, no one expected a miracle. Not from this specimen. He's no true human, but a larva. Just like all the larvae we've seen here lately. Pardon me, I shouldn't have been so rude. You are, after all, the star of the show.
How should I act then?
Here's some advice. Actually, the only advice that matters. Try not to die. Ever. Do you understand? Like, never ever. At all. Or it'll turn bad. Not just for you, but for all of us.
And why is that?
It would wound the world. Irreversibly. And the world, it's not in the best shape as it is. So I'd kindly ask you to do your very best. Work hard. Take care of yourself.
Where are the other two? The bachelor and the girl?
They're waiting for you to exit the scene. They want to learn about their fates as well.
You know the future? What's mine then?
Oh, I can't help but pity you. Look, there will be a happy ending. You'll even believe that you won. No guilty conscience either. So relax, man of fate. Next.
What do you mean?
Next.
Yep.
Um,
A small introduction to your own character.
I had several paths and liked none. One had me as a beast man, another as a hunchback, the third as the indentured servant of some outside force.
And this is Mark Immortel again, quite a
Yes.
few hours later.
Our theater has seen better days. The repertoire is getting stale. Same play over and over again. It's beginning to get on my nerves.
I'm not a theater goer. I never understood the appeal.
No one does. Old theater is dead. The building we're standing in is just a shell of a theater. A cocoon, an abandoned chrysalis, hell, maybe even a coffin should the play be a flop. You know, the world's a stage. I have truly taken that to heart.
What do you mean?
I want full authenticity. I will move the play outside into the streets. Actors play out real events while being in the middle of them. The audience doesn't know they're in the play. The actors that they're being watched. Such is my method.
Conversations like this make my head hurt.
The actor must understand how to work death. I'm not making this one for the audience, but for the actors themselves. Their inner world is a stage, their worldview. Hence the unusual methods. Unusual and rough. It's the theater of cruelty.
Is the outside not cruel enough for you?
It's a different kind of cruelty, not the one you're used to. Being unforgiving towards yourself mostly, but you need not concern yourself with this.
Why?
Look, I do what the subject demands of me. I'll set your tasks gradually and uncover the method step by step. Else you'll sabotage the process. You're here for an audition after all, aren't you?
Me? No, I'm just curious.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. A small look
So,
behind the stage of the game.
I
Yeah?
think I've been making an inappropriate moniker for you, calling you my reflection. I think it would be more appropriate to maybe start calling you Mark.
Well, I don't have such an asshole kind of goatee.
Yeah,
Excuse
yeah,
you.
that's true. And you are also the reflections seem to almost behave and speak in a way to an extent that they know everything that's going to go on, but they just there's no purpose being served in speaking of it, which
Yeah.
mimics the way that you're trying to handle this towards me.
Yeah, pretty much.
Did I miss anything? No, I don't
No.
think I did. You know what? My
Got a
curi-
nice look at yourself.
Yeah, but my curiosity needs to be sated on one other aspect.
Yeah. Just a backstage now. Pretty empty.
Uh-huh. No bodies. The hell? There's some weird noises coming from back here. And that ambiance goes away the second I come out here. Kind of. Alright. Back out into
Yeah.
the streets I go.
I'll open your map because there's an important thing that shows up now.
The
Yeah,
dead
dead
item
item.
shop is now... What?
Go visit it. It's a good thing.
Okay.
It's the best part of nights, I think.
What the hell?
Oh, it's a stairway.
What?
Oh yeah, if I remember correctly, there's a cheeky invisible wall in here, and you can't jump up.
Great.
Yeah, it sucks. Remember that much.
Okay, that doesn't look like I can get down there. What?
No, you can. I think there's a stairwell that way.
Which way?
But, the way you were going behind you now.
Yeah,
But also, yeah, there will be one here. Look at your map. They will be marked which one is closer.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm in the middle now, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But then
doesn't
again,
matter.
that leads me back closer to it. Now, fuck. See, this is why I can't be trusted with this kind of stuff.
Well, I understand.
being indecisive. Got a little bit of a hiccup there.
Well, bless you.
Just heard a noise over here. Interesting. The hell?
Hungry. Hunger. Your health is low and it's being eaten into, so...
I think I'm running out of options. I'm gonna have to eat something.
Well, I don't know, look at your map. Maybe there's a grocery store nearby. You are trusted enough to barter with now. There it is.
Oh my god, I'm going in the actual wrong direction. Fuck it. I need food.
Yeah, you do. That item shop is as long as open as night lasts, which is like...
I've still got quite a few more hours of it.
6 or 7 a.m. as far as I remember, so... Nope, to your right.
Shit. Oh, fuck. I'm not gonna be able to make it back there in time.
Yeah, that building. Oh, 7:30, Jack says.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna be able to make it then. Okay. Food. What?
Oh, seriously?
Oh, god damn it! This is because I fucking attacked someone with a fucking knife.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it has been this... Yeah, it was in the spark, so that makes sense.
God damn it.
Yeah, you're unwelcome there. Yeah. You've got the warehouses shop nearby, but...
Fuck. Okay.
Oh, it's 6:40 already. Jesus. Time does fly in this game.
Let's beeline it. Okay, take a road left. No! Other way. Oh, shit, that didn't help.
Yeah, it doesn't give you stamina, it just removes the cap. There's a pharmacy. Yeah, straight line to the dead items shop if you want to go there.
I do. I want to figure out what this thing is before it disappears for the day. Faster! What the hell?
Okay. Huh. That's a new one.
Whoa!
Well, if you want to take his organs, here's a chance, but you can...
Okay, chance to damage organ, low.
Here we go. Left for kidney.
I don't have any empty bottles to drain blood in, though.
You do. You have one. Yep, there we go.
Okay.
It would say that you have no bottles if you had no bottles.
Should I keep cutting this guy's organs out?
You don't have space for them, so I don't know if there's much sense in that.
Okay.
You can also
let me
loot
him. Bloody
Oh, hey, money.
Money. I don't have any room for other lockpicks.
You can take the ampules because you have a stack of that, but...
That's about it from the looks of it. Wait a minute, what happened to the other lockpick I had?
One broke and one you dropped because the other one...
You're cutting out.
Yep.
Everything all good?
No.
Who be you?
It's your fellow traveler. Ah, my fellow traveler. I suspect this is not the last time we chat.
I recognize you. So you're a merchant?
I dabble in buying and selling, but I have no use for coins, though I often find I have two to rub together. I collect things that are old, broken, discarded, dead items, memories, husks, and husks of memories. Traces, as I call them.
I'm gonna turn in my thoughts for some sort of benefit, aren't I?
No, not really.
What use do
You'll
you
see.
have for that junk?
I just like it when things are tidy. If I don't, people leave things behind, evidence of their passage. A mess. Won't do. Better to take those things into my bag.
An unpleasant occupation.
It's good work. When a rag and bone man does the rounds, no door stays shut. Who keeps useless junk? Everyone's happy to see me. Everyone trusts me. I make for peaceful harvest.
Aren't you afraid of being out at night?
I only work nights. It's a ripe time. Does it frighten me? No, nor it should frighten you. The town changes each night, turns into a different place to explore. What was open during the day closes, and what was closed opens.
I have no fear, only insomnia.
And yeah, you can try with him.
Okay, so what do you want? You want organs.
Organs, candle stabs, broken ampoules, all the junk stuff, basically, he buys.
Schmauder?
Yeah, Schmauder. That's a very good thing. And fresh meat, which for you right now is even better, I think.
Uh-huh.
I would say if you can get together the points to also buy a Schmauder, just in advance.
And he doesn't take coins.
No, he doesn't. Because all of these items are pretty much useless, so... Well, the fingernails are not, and the blood is not, but yeah, otherwise. There we go.
Okay. Should I eat that meat?
Yes, right now you are dying, so I would say yes.
Oh, wow! Okay, that helped a lot.
Yeah, I think it's the best item of that kind in this game.
Wow, that really helped.
Also, we have 2 stacks of water bottles for some reason, so you might want to combine them.
That was weird. Yep. I want to figure out how I get to that. Oh, there's an opening over there. Okay. So I did my work at the dead item. What the fuck is going on here?
Well, yeah, that fellow traveler shop is the dead item shop. What you looking at? Get lost. We got him first.
Who is he?
Don't you see? Burak the Trenchcoat is their son himself.
Have you lost your mind? He has nothing to do with this.
Oh, yes, he does. The whole town's saying he did it.
Done what, you idiots?
The bastard put his own dad 6 feet under. So what you looking at? Get lost or you're next.
I am Artemi Burak, not this man, and I didn't kill my father.
Well,
oh, that was a mistake! That was a big mistake!
That was a mistake indeed. Run as far as you have stamina. Find a place to hide, I suppose.
They keep up with me?
I think they can.
I think I lost them.
I think they go. Yeah, they turn
Did I just dodge a game over?
Yeah, pretty much. We've got a sliver of health. I mean, what did you expect, honestly?
I don't know. I didn't. All the dialogue choices haven't had major impact so far.
Or did they? Well.
Okay. Do I have anything in my inventory to heal myself with? Somehow. Let's see. Guess it's for a kind of game. I doubt my immunity boosters would do anything. Don't want to eat the raisins. Touch. Activate go in the winter. Broken ampule.
From the stuff you have, you don't have anything healing, far as I can say. So,
Okay.
like, toughing it out or sleeping are your only options.
Great. Oh, wait, the pharmacy is literally right around the corner.
Yeah, it is.
And I have a good bit of money, so I can just go in here and get some healing items.
That is true.
Ding dong!
Luckily, this is a very modern town and shops are open 24/7.
How convenient. Day 2, in which the Haruspec's roots are unearthed. What?
Yeah, day 2 just started, 7:30, as I said.
Okay. And I have a bunch of new thought. Oh!
Yeah, it's a brand new act. Everything
Sun's
that
fate-
you didn't do is gone.
Son's fate is to avenge his father's death, but first I need to see the body. Father's funeral starts at dawn, and I doubt it'll take all day.
And also, please check Act 1, because you have a sign that...
I'm done with everything important for today. I'm free to rest until tomorrow, or explore the town. At night, its face changes. I didn't bother with the... Oh, no! These were... Oh, hell.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
As I said, it's on a timer.
Okay.
And also, as I said, all your saves are kept, so... If you want to go back, just give me a sign.
Okay. Wow, that's a lot of money.
Yeah. I also have some vendor trash, like the stopwatch, I'm pretty sure, is worth a lot. Yeah.
Holy crap!
Yeah, it's I was very angry at myself so late.
And you will take... Okay. No. Oh, wow. Okay, I need to think about this much more intelligently next time. Trying to offset my losses a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't have a need for the beetles.
You're selling both scalpels?
Yeah, the rusty ones, because this is a regular one, and it's got fully maxed out durability. So I figured not only is it better, but since it's a standard one and it's not rusty, bad things won't happen to it. And if I have it, and I've got this grindstone here, if it starts to dip below half, I can repair it.
Yeah, that's a good line of thought.
Give you the thimble. You don't want the broken ampules, which means I probably need to make use of it somewhere else. Anything else of value? Nope. Okay. We're gonna go with that. And we are going to use... first I want to touch it. Folks here believe that any affliction can be smothered in bandages, and any decently soft cloth can serve as one. Makes one wonder how people with such advanced medical knowledge even get sick at all. That kind of helped. It's better than nothing, I guess.
Yeah, it's better than just killing over if you stub your toe.
You don't... Okay, you don't want that.
Yeah, bloody bandages and ampules are dead items. They are pretty much worthless unless in the dead item shop.
Unless I go to the dead item shop. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Problem is, he didn't have much else I wanted, so...
Yeah, that's fair.
So Bad Grief wants nothing to do with me now.
Oh yeah, you didn't fulfill your squad. As I said, time goes on.
Okay. I know where I need to go.
Yep.
I'm facing the right way, and let's go. This is May.
What's wrong with her? We didn't do anything, I swear. We saw her crying, asked what happened. But she just bolt even more. Girls.
Maybe she's hungry?
I guess she must be hungry. Why else would she be crying?
Or maybe she's lost?
I guess she must be lost. Maybe we should take her to the station.
And get her on a train to somewhere.
Trains aren't running now, but we should probably see if she lives around here.
You should go catch a groundhog for her, or just pick some flowers.
Yeah. So a direct reflection, basically, of what happened yesterday at that same spot, just with kids and adults.
Wait a minute. When I polish off bottles from water, does that free them up again?
Yeah.
Oh, holy shit! Then why... whatever. I'll worry about what I'm worrying about right now later.
Straight on the rails and we'll get to the graveyard.
I'm just trying to make sure I don't miss anything. Some weird noises coming from over there. Wait a minute, is that a fucking door?
It is. But it's closed. Where?
I thought I would try and see if I could pick it, but I guess I can't.
No. You will get a prompt if you can pick something.
Gotcha.
Always.
This is Siskin.
See you tonight at Saba's place? It's dangerous. Yes, this is Ngan Padgus Domes, a place you must not bring outsiders. Everyone's looking for a Shabna Kaduk. It's good they forgot Saba.
I'm an outsider. Why are you telling me this?
You're keen, Katanger. Saba talked about you a lot these days. We waited for you, Yargachin.
In that case, got it.
Just the backspace as you read
The
the rest of it.
backpedaling as I'm thinking about what I want to say.
Yeah.
Oh. You have anything useful? Ah!
It's just Kashk.
Oh, but she wants items.
Yeah. Candle snaps. This is worth 5.
Aha!
More bottles.
Hooray.
And yeah, water stacks up to 10, so...
Once I hit that, don't bother making any more.
Not just don't bother, just make sure your stacks are not separate when it's like 5 and 5, because you make 20 bottles.
Okay. Teensy.
There you are.
Here I am.
You need to see Capella. Soon.
Soon? Why?
Because...
Short and to the point.
Yeah, cats.
This is Crow.
My wife was killed yesterday. How can I look our children in the eyes now? I've lost the father.
I'm sorry.
I could have been assertive, think faster when it went down. I could have acted quickly, efficiently, instead of staying in my head, if only.
What's done is done. Live on, pal, for the children. Oh, okay.
So boring. How much longer do we have to wander the street?
It's boring everywhere.
Capella said we can't go to the nutshell until the evening, so we wait.
The nutshell? Why is it called that?
Because it's empty. Plus, it's close to the station.
You mean the passenger station?
Oops, hush, you should know about this. Just forget it.
Already forgotten. So, I need to go meet her at the Nut Shack later tonight.
Oh no.
Yes.
Swift. Some of us wait for you at the square. The bridge square, that is, in the stone yard. You know how to get there?
Why there? I don't go there often.
You should. It's pretty. Anyway, they thought you went to see the judge. Kane, I mean. Georgi.
They can wait a bit longer.
No, they can't. Go there. They're doing it for you. You shouldn't keep them waiting. We're not your servants.
I still have business to attend to. Okay, so now I've got another thought. Something. Okay, no. Kids nest in this house where strange things happen. Someone is waiting for me here. An incredibly reputable source has informed me that I need to see Capella, old Gimski's daughter. Oh, and that stuff about meeting my other friends is gone, too.
Yep.
I need to stop screwing around. I
Yeah.
really need to stop screwing around. Who are you?
The step woman. They are the same type, so they trade in the same way.
Do you accept money? No, of course
No,
not.
no barter with strangers on streets is for money. It's always item for item.
God, I love that noise though.
Life blooms only while love breathes. Love is vital. How can I make you see?
You know why Earth won't take him?
Who?
Your father. Earth expels him like a foreign body. See that girl, Grace, the caretaker? She's getting desperate. I think she would take his place in the grave if she could.
Do you even understand what you're rambling about, you awful creature?
Some people are weavers, they make connections. Others are cutters, they rip things apart. Your father, he was a cutter. You Buraks are permitted to, aren't you? You're important among the locals, privileged. As a faithful surgeon, he would cut apart a living, breathing town, or even tear it to shreds with his hands alone. A violent man.
How do you even know? You've only been here a few days.
But I do, because I know people and I know how to listen to them. I know how to connect, but your father was a cutter. He demolished the whole mycelium.
Mycelium, what does that have to do with anything? Is that the powerhouse of the cell?
No.
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
A human mycelium, the mycelium of the town, he believed it was all.
Okay, hold on. We have
God.
to stop for a second. You cut
Yeah.
out for about 2 to 3 seconds there. You want to check your
Okay.
internet?
No. It's I probably just because I was leaning back.
Okay.
A human mycelium, the mycelium of the town. He believed it was all intergrown wrong. That's just like you surgeons. It's a fraction. If a fraction fuses wrong, you just break it again and sever the tissue too. Who does that? I would do it all differently.
So you're no surgeon then?
I'm not. I don't work with bones and meat. My expertise has to do with more delicate things. Souls, feelings. You wouldn't understand.
Right. How would I?
It just hi changeling. Ain't you a charmer?
Uh-huh. Oh, whoops. I keep forgetting to not do that. They say Earth wouldn't accept Father, literally. Sometimes after dark, step people meet at Saba's place. Not just them, either. An incredibly reputable source. I already read that.
Yeah, you've seen that one, yeah.
Okay.
Can I hold your hand?
This is
Grace.
Grace.
A sad pup there was lying, and a kitten dismaying, just a couple of pitiless creatures. I don't remember the rest. Do you?
Yeah, you're singing it wrong. It's a couple of pitiful creatures, not pitiless.
I'm singing it right.
Who are you, kid?
I'm the caretaker. Now, anyway, why are you giving me that look? My father was. He died 3 years ago.
Seems like the whole town's been orphaned.
It's so cruel that people can't rest in peace, even after death. Whose sins are we punished for? Why does this soil push out old Burach?
What?
They tried to bury him twice already, but the earth won't take him. It pushes the body upwards. That means he's got something left undone in the world. Owes a debt. He was a man of obligation.
Pushes upward. What the hell does that mean?
He was buried deep. But when your people returned with the seeds and the milk per the right, they saw his body lying in the open again. Earth pushed him out. Father said similar things happened before when they buried Chief Urelin. But he was a really bad person, not like old Burach at all.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. How is that possible?
I don't know, it's just he carried too heavy a burden. He failed to do something important because his life was cut short. Your people say that if the ground doesn't take him, they'll burn him as the old rite demands, but that's horrible.
Cremation isn't a crime. If things are the way you say, it's at least better than that outrage.
It is a crime. The dead mustn't be burned. Earth doesn't destroy, it preserves, it dissolves them and saves them for future harvest. Earth is alive here. If you burn people, how will they speak? How will they bloom? How will they return? Do you have any idea what you're talking about?
If one mustn't burn the dead, but digging is also frowned upon, then what options do we have?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's been added, and I have no new thoughts. Okay. Alright, well, let's go to the... Oh, hello. Nope, can't talk to you. Can't talk to any of you. What are you all staring at? Oh!
The corpse pushed out of the ground.
This is my father's body, apparently.
Yeah. Chest has been punctured. Massive wound couldn't have been a knife. Some massive cone-shaped object. A horn or claw, maybe.
Wait, am I literally looking at the fucking body? Is that the implicate? Oh, yeah, okay.
Yes.
I should pull away the fabric covering the body now.
Skin dry to the touch. Suspicious. Unusual degree of cirrhosis. He wasn't that old.
I should continue the examination.
Soil under his fingernails. Unlike him. Always kept his hands clean.
3 oddities, then. The murder weapon, the dry skin, and the condition of his hands. Yes, father was murdered, but I got the impression that something was unwell with him even before his death. It doesn't matter now. Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. And you all want to talk. Kindred one.
Emshen, brave man, strong is his spirit. How fares your kind, Emshen? Bite Karan, for he has come to pay last respects to his father. We have, too.
How fares your kin, Katanger?
Bite Karan, Apshe is at the threshold, Jesus. The loss is great. I need to speak to say the words correct. Observe the right.
I've come to pay last respects to my father. Why do I see this sight?
Kodokara, Burak Eshegen carried a great burden, owed a great debt. Who is to take his duty upon himself?
Bikra, it is not that easy. What does he owe?
He told us not, Emshen. He took it to the grave. You asked the wrong people. Too late, Emshen. Now, the earth waits. Say now, do you accept his duty as your own?
I feel like I don't have enough answers yet, and I don't want to answer the second option. I want to wait before I take that on, because if I take that on not knowing what... Okay. Be Tatgaza. I can't.
Bekkara, Emshen is cautious. Who is it will judge him? If the earth shall not take Burak Esheger, let us burn him.
Whatever. I just want to be finished with this. Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh!
Well, yeah. As you said, you just want to be finished with this. So, they light a fire. Pregnant silence. Oh, I suppose the music is playing, yeah?
Yeah. Well, and they're all chanting, too.
Yep.
Wait a minute!
Yeah, recognize her?
Yeah!
What is fate, Emshen? Oh, her name's Aspity. What is fate, Emshen? The wise say, a fate is like a good wife. No one can make you take one, but it's a boon to have one, as long as you love it sincere. But you are a free man. You make your own choices. Your father appreciated freedom.
freedom as and I don't want to follow along its trail. Freedom has a steep price.
Indeed, if you abandon your wife, she will just embrace someone else, and that is dangerous.
Is that so? Why?
To you, she might have been kind, warming your bed, stoking your hearth, burying your children, but a stranger she might hate and torment. Whoever claims her, he will pay terribly. Heed this warning.
Are you talking about myself? Do you plan to claim my, fate?
Maybe, maybe.
But we hardly know each other, Saba.
I leave you to your grief now. Come to my home if you need me. I will wait for you night and day. For as long as I remain Tanger, I will stand behind your shoulder.
Let's go. Oh, okay!
Yeah, free teleportation.
Cool. Whoa!
I am sorry about Isidore, but we have not the time to grieve. Here's what matters. You are now to take your father's legacy. Take it, mind, not come into it.
Pardon me, what?
Here, I'm giving you his udar, his warm vessel. He gave it to me on the eve of his last holiday. Must have presaged the evil that would befall him.
What do you mean by warm vessel?
You are an odd one, Emshin. You were brought up here, yet came of age far away, neither fish nor fowl. Well, let us hope that your blood calls for you. An udar is a vessel where a man keeps all that is important to him. The thing that's, how do you say, gyur? Things that preserve his essence. You will someday make one of your own.
I am not fond of material possessions.
I'm giving you his udkar. It's your now, and as are the things inside. Now, the money, it's a light purse, isn't it? Your father didn't care much for money.
Okay, you said I would take my legacy, but not come into it. What did you mean by that?
To take someone's obligations, word is not enough. To come into a legacy, taking the things is not enough. Your father's bequeathal is more than merely material.
What else then?
His fate, his place in the kin, in our hearts, and in our follies.
I can't replace him.
There is now emptiness where he once was. Who is to fill it? Who will heal the sick, tell the truth from lies? Who will plumb the depths? Only a man who can cut a body, only a man who can pierce the unknown, who will draw the lines.
I don't care about any of that. I just want to find my father's killer.
You are wrong. Look at the items I'm giving to you. Open the utar and touch those items.
Okay. What in the fuck? I don't know what father owed, so I can't be responsible for it. What does that mean for me? Father's body was given to the sky. I don't care about the ancient rites. The stepwoman gave me bizarre items. What do they mean? Saba, also called Asperty, preserved father's inheritance for me.
Yeah, you got.
Whoa! I just got a new inventory slot.
Yeah, you got a brand new pocket. That's the warm vessel.
A list of names. The handwriting is clearly my father's. I need to touch this to read it. I have a feeling something significant is going to happen. Okay. A weed. Who knew tinctures can be made from these as well? Blood twire and black twire. Okay.
Also, you got some money. Yeah, you have
I saw
2,000
that.
now.
List. Sticky, Capella, Murky, Nodkin, Khan, Grace, Tayatishik, and an unfamiliar step sigil. I have some new thoughts. There was a list of patients, maybe, in Father's Vessel thing. It looks like children's nicknames. There's a familiar name on Father's list. Capella! Shit!
Yep, for sure.
Okay.
You can talk to Sebas again as well.
Oh.
Roots and blood. That is what fills our veins. Roots and blood.
Do any of these items seem familiar?
What are they? Swevery, various kinds of twire, herbs. Why would he leave me herbs?
He used to make herbal medicine, tinctures to cure any malady. He was a Manku. An hour of connections, he saw which things sing in unison when joined. That's what the lines are, even if you say you need not this knowledge, Emshan.
And what about this list of names?
Closer, let my tired eyes see it. The names of local children. Khan is what they call the cane boy. Capella is the daughter of the master, may he could choke on his name. But I know not why Isidore listed them.
Perhaps my father looked after them?
Hmm. He did pay much attention to these children, spent most of his final days with them. They followed him like calves that trailed after a cow or oxen pulled by a yoke.
His last days, you say? Wait, that's a lead I can follow.
You think one of them has something to do with his death? Doubtful. They're still just children. Then again, children hold so much power in this town that it wouldn't surprise me. But they loved him, they did. No, I believe it not.
I can also see something else on that list, an eighth item, some sort of sigil. Does it also refer to a child?
This is a brand for marking bulls, but brands of the kin often have specific meanings. Bekkara, this one is called Udurk. Tough to parse, it means something like a big body or a special body, a body that contains a lot, but I'm not sure. It may be just a sigil.
Who could interpret this for me?
I am your father not, Colboon. I can instruct you not. You are to learn on your own. Speak to people. Most of all, speak to those who knew your father well. That is how you may come into your legacy.
What do you mean?
In this place, you must come into your legacy through actions, not mere words. By showing you understand the contents of the vessel, follow your father's trails, learn who he was, find yourself a fate like a good wife, Emshan, your wife.
Sounds good, but
Needles threading in and out of my pores.
Follow his trails, Emshan, then you will know what kind of a man he was, and what kind of man you are to become.
do you know what kind of man he was?
Your father was a Menku, he was respected for it.
A Menku.
He knew the lines.
What lines?
Lines represent the paths between things, the links that connect them, the laws that govern our lives. Between evil sky and kind earth is a line. The veins of our lifeblood are lines. A line carries the inevitable retribution for evil deeds. Family ties, the way children reflect the parents, those are lines too.
Father used to say that lines referred to anatomy.
That as well. He knew how a body is composed because he knew the lines. He knew how a kidney links to an herb so he could brew a curative tea from it. He knew how one herb linked to another. He knew how to draw a knife to cut a body but bring no harm.
I see.
Now, hear me well, Emshan, for my next words are crucial. This first couple of days will be the hardest for you. You will find yourself surrounded by lines innumerable. Some you must tear apart, others follow. Others still catch yourself. Only thus will you reach the end.
And I feel that end is nigh.
Hence, me saying that you will only come into your legacy if you follow his trail. Do what he used to do. All you Buraks are alike, men of action. I have told you all I know, Emshin. Be on your way now.
My head's spinning from all this. That's enough for a day. Alright. I took my inheritance by having come into it. A right needs to be proven with a deed. Which deed will show that I am truly my father's son? There was a list of patients, maybe?
Yeah, yeah.
And it has been updated to say the Udurk sigil.
Yeah.
Sigil. If I want to truly come into my father's legacy, I need to follow in his footsteps. Whatever that means. Okay, folks. I don't want to call it here entirely, but I have some errands I need to run.
Well, save then. There's a save screen in front of you.
Yes, sorry. I'm gonna save and then open up the pause screen. And that was quite a bit of an info dump that we just got hit with, and essentially I think for lack of better phrasing, properly finished the actual intro, actual tutorial of the game to an extent.
The Act 1, as it says on the menu, yes.
Yes. I have a lot to think on from this. I won't. So here's the thing. I have. I went and got Ultimate Game Pass yesterday, right?
Yeah.
And there's a little something on there that I can access the PC version of on Game Pass, and it would be a separate save, and it would be awkward probably having two versions of the game saved to the system.
Okay.
And I'm debating on whether or not I should. No. I'm not gonna go ahead.
You don't need. You can just start a second profile on here. That's the game keeps separate profiles for all the saves you start. So.
Well, yeah, I get that, but it's like I don't want to do anything that's not on screen or anything like that and stream without you. More importantly, it's also a royal pain in the ass to try and carry this all by myself with all the talking and everything.
That's true. Well, as I said, you did not quite a bunch. It is your choice whether you want to continue all that you missed, because that is certainly a playthrough I haven't seen, so that's something new. But if you want to return to some save from previous day, that's completely fine with me as well.
No, I think we should keep this as authentic as possible, and that's going to entail me not meddling with anything.
Okay.
So what I am going to do now is I think I'm going to... I think we're going to call it here today. I'm going to go back to the main menu for now. A lot to take in. I'm getting weird feelings about Aspity because I don't think he's necessarily in the same vein as the Beakheads, if you will, and he doesn't seem to quite have the... Huh?
She. It's a woman.
The Executor's a woman?
Oh, no, sorry. Because you said Saba first.
Yeah, sorry.
Executor returning costume. Who knows who the hell they are?
Yeah. Them and the Reflections, they seem to have that whole thing of they know the meta that's going on. They haven't. They might not. The Reflections are clearly not actually there. And the Beakheads might be there, might not be. I don't really know. I don't entirely understand.
Honestly,
Aspity, I don't know if they're actually there or not.
Well, Aspity did an update on your characters, so on that level, she is like a person in this story, unlike the Beakheads and the Tragedians.
Yeah, and the Reflections. Or the stranger I met on the train, or anything like that. Yeah, I'm gonna go run my errands.
Okay. Good luck with that.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. It worked out with this. I was gonna stream long enough that I could I don't know. I'll figure it out on the errands. But thank you for everyone who stopped by today. As in particular, as always, a big thank you to Max for your banter you've chimed in with, as well as Booth there. Jackal Jag, really big thank you for coming around and giving the input that you have, especially about the daylight time, about some of the routes and some of the other stuff. I am doing this every Sunday at 9 a.m. EDT. If my Reflection wouldn't mind giving what that is in GMT for our European viewers.
GMT 0, it's 1 p.m.
Okay.
So for...
This will be every Sunday until whenever. I'm gonna keep this going. I'm gonna keep doing this streaming. I'm really interested in seeing where this is going, and I'm struggling right now to fight the temptation to not play it on my own because I really want to see where it's going. But at the same time, spacing it out, doing it in moderation is also clearly beneficial. Hopefully, with the next stream, we'll be having more gameplay going on, and there is a 50-50 chance we might actually start a little earlier if that is kosher with you, Tidu.
No problem.
Just by half an hour earlier, so.
Yeah, no, that works for me. It's free. We started 3 p.m. So it's not like I'll be asleep.
Okay. Alright, so that'll be it for today. As always, I have been Void. I am Voidal Virtuoso here on Twitch. and I can be found at twitter.com/nullified voice. And where can people find you, Tidu?
My name is Tidu. You can find me as Tidu Idu on YouTube with a total of 2 videos to my name, or on Twitter as @cutemuteprude.
All right, and that'll be it for us today. We will see you in the resuming of Act 2 next Sunday. Please look forward to it.
Yeah.